All right. Did you have any success at the library?
Yeah, we got lots of good stuff. I returned most of my books. I re-upped my cookbook from Thor God Namsi. He did Helheim's Kitchen. It's a good book.
Sounds very entertaining. Give me a report of what you found.
Well, I'm not done with my books yet. I got History of Astral treatises.
That seemed useful.
For what?
Oh, just for research. And then I got Mordekainen in his commentary of Plan of Travel.
That's actually, well, could be useful.
Dough for Donuts.
Finn's not here at the moment.
And How to Please Your Captain.
What?
How to Please Your Captain.
What?
How to Please Your Captain.
Finn walks in at that exact moment. He's like, he'll spit his coffee.
Well, it's a really great read. It seems to be about how things to pick up, things around the ship and help out. And
that was not what I thought it was going to be.
What do you think I was talking about?
Hoagie.
Well, I was hoping you were calling me
These
the
are
captain,
all...
which seemed weird.
These are all innuendos.
Oh, it is exactly what I thought it was.
What's a donut mean?
You know that thing that you... No.
You know.
Astral treatises?
No, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, it doesn't have a T.
Oh.
Does that say ass treatises?
Yeah, it does.
Common's hard. I'm used to Celestial.
I'm just gonna flip through the Astral.
Captain, I think you'll like this one, actually. I passed him How to Please Your Captain.
I just imagine it's like a light novel.
And on the front, there's like a watercolor painting of a guy wearing a military jacket, but it's open. And titties are out. And it's like...
Finn is just like blushing so fucking hard. He's like...
By Aurora Noberts.
It's a real deep read, though. You have to really do a close reading with it to understand it.
I really don't think
this might have something on it. We need to quarantine this one.
Then I'll read it, sir. Thank you.
Keep that.
Make sure I get that box because I gotta turn it in eventually.
Oh, promptly.
Yeah. Well, take your time. It's a deep read. I already made annotations on it.
I mean, you definitely don't want to come too fast, right?
It was a couple dog years.
Speaking of coming too fast, welcome to Lizards and Locations Roots of Yggdrasil. That was a very enlightening insight into Hoagie's reading habits.
That was what you meant by all those things, right? You were totally expecting that?
It could have been
That's what you wanted to happen?
an insightful time for Hoagie, but instead it was butt stuff.
Honestly, I think
And I don't think anyone would appreciate butt stuff more than our sponsors for the day. Go ahead and take it away.
That is a statement that I'm not comfortable making. They can enjoy whatever stuff they want.
But specifically butt stuff.
They're sponsoring us, so they have to.
It's required.
We only vaguely speak for our sponsors. Dice Legion. If you head on over to the link that's somewhere
In the description below.
It'll take you over to Dice Legion, and you can get polyhedrals like this one. Not this one specifically, like this one. Like this kind of shape. Right?
How many sides are on that dice, would you say?
13.
20 probably.
20, give or take?
Probably.
Yeah.
At least 2.
Maybe more.
They have a lot of different sided dice. They have a 3-sided dice. Just
They have a bunch of odd sized dice.
Yeah.
If you use those
15er?
lizards, then,
it's 10% off.
And also supports us, so we appreciate it.
Thank you.
Who else is our sponsor today?
Well, we also have our friends over at Clash of Crits.
I love
Who
COK.
are really, really awesome.
Really
I'm
And
hoping they
again-
also like butt stuff for the very fact that is what they're named.
Yeah.
Again, we don't speak for these people except to say that they're really fantastic.
But I speak for myself when I say I love COK.
You've never shown me that before, but okay.
I think
I'll
we've
show
won.
you the Clash of Crits. They're great. I'm sorry, what are you thinking of?
Sure.
I'm thinking of the intro. We'll see you on the other side. right, and welcome to Roots of Yggdrasil, Session 8. We have just been kind of gathering some more information. I believe everyone has everything they're looking for. Finn and RoY have gone to their higher-ups to kind of report on the situation, and it was tense, but understandable. Nothing too crazy happened. While Hoagie and Fithic went to the library, and that was fun. Where they saw an ominous sign, and then it was gone. But now, we enter into the setting now where the party is on its way to Sleipnir's Rest. I'll let you guys take it away from here. You guys have just left the Rock of Brawl. There have been no resting. There's been nothing else. You tell me what you want to do from here, and I will respond in kind.
Long rest.
Let's take a nap on the boat.
Okay.
What do you say?
While we are in transit, we will
I
take a
have a
nap.
spell used for some
Oh,
reason.
okay.
Well, if we're
Honestly,
going...
I have full health. I don't know why you guys need a lot.
I have health too, but I've used a spell.
If we're doing the long rest, then it's time to do the random encounter rolls.
Before or after the long rest?
That's going to depend on what you guys roll.
Sweet. I thought you said moist.
The same.
I could say moist.
Moist.
Hey,
Liquid core!
Is this a D10? D12?
It's a D12 because the D12 doesn't get enough love.
Dude, liquid core's like very nice right now.
That one is so pretty too.
All right, let's go clockwise from Mary.
Like I'm really jealous.
I got a 6.
Well, that was the one that I rolled.
Oh.
Mine looks like a 6, but it's 9.
What?
Well being.
Hey,
Wait,
John.
so before or after the long
Nice.
rest?
Nice.
Nice!
Okay, so as you guys are just about settling into the long rest, it's been about 3 hours since you've given the coordinates, aka the mental image and description to Rockwell, and the entire ship kind of like you feel an impact, like hard impact, and the entire ship kind of rolls. So everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
In my slip.
So that's gonna be a no for the long rest then.
It is a no for the long rest because I was
No for me.
gonna make it so like depending on which person got it, if at all. But since it was the first one, it's like nope, no long rest.
Yeah, so I'm gonna roll this bone dice, Hoagie.
Yeah.
Rolling the bone.
Since we were taking a rest. It was a bad decision. Bad decision on my part. Turns out boning makes you less dexterous.
You said dex save,
That's
correct?
not true. It is a dexterity saving.
I mean, maybe it just makes you more distracted.
There we go.
Oh, you got some good ass dex. What?
Yeah. You know I am.
I forget you're a massive hippo.
Yeah, I'm a massive hippo that grew
He's
up like a...
dexy as hell.
Yeah.
Alright.
Grew up.
Sloth from FMA.
Clockwise from Hoagie.
I got a 15.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Nice.
I got a dirty 4.
Wow. The DC was 14. So I believe everyone fails, or except
Yeah.
Hoagie and RoY, you guys are fine. The other one tumbles out of their bunk and takes 2 bludgeoning damage.
I'm
because
just-
it's funny.
I'm imagining, so this is what I'm thinking of, like, Finn's, like, sleeping in his bed, and then, like, it starts to roll, and he goes, "Whoa," and then he, like, slams into the
Yeah.
dresser and then falls.
Oh, boom, oh, God, oh. Okay,
Ugh.
It's hard to
So,
balance on a massive
2
hippo.
bludgeoning.
2 bludgeoning. As you guys kind of like realign yourself and like, get your sea legs all set, another hard impact is just in the entire ship. You feel it rolls, but now it feels like your captain is kind of like rolling with it. So like you feel like the gravity of like this thing kind of like shift just slightly. So like it kind of feels like you're in one of those like twisty rooms at like a carnival where like you can still stand, but you're like it feels like off.
It's like Inception in the rolling room.
Yeah, pretty much, but not quite to that extent. But yes,
Good thing I have a good constitution.
yeah. What do you guys do?
Are we rolling again for that?
No, you guys are fine at this point.
Okay.
Finn is full sprinting out to investigate the action.
Yeah. Guess
Okay.
we should get up top.
As you're sprinting through, you hear through the alarm, 2 bogies under attack, and like as like the alarm goes out, and it's that repeating 2 bogies under attack, and then after another 5-6 seconds, it repeats.
Well, I can't believe there's boogers attacking us.
That's not what bogies mean.
Oh,
Well, I mean,
what's it mean?
I don't know, but it's not what it means.
Why not?
Why do I not know what it means? Or
No, why would it not
Okay,
mean boogie?
well, you two get there, and those two argue about what a bogey is.
On our way up.
Okay. So you reach the deck of the ship, and you can see these two strange, pale, like, projectiles kind of, like, twisting around the ship, like, almost like in an orbit. But every so often, you see one of them, and as it comes close, you see, like, this grimacing face slam into the Howling Corsair, and once again, you see it roll, because you can tell it's rolling just by the perspective of, like, the surrounding area. But again, it's just, like, this slight, like, shifting of gravity, like to the left a little bit, or to the right a little bit. And these are two murder comets that are attacking you. So go ahead and make an initiative check. Initiative roll? Roll for initiative. There we
I
go.
think I'm upset by the fact that they're called murder cops.
They are literally called murder comets.
This upsets me greatly.
It is absolutely hilarious.
What are we rolling for currently?
Initiative.
Oh, okay. Right. Because the first one was a dex save.
Yes.
I don't know why.
Similar, but not the same.
But not the same. Bro! Alright, this guy's is retired today.
Is it a dirty 4 again?
No, it's worse.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
You want...
funny.
All I can say is I'm glad that it's Andrew's system.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Alright. Anyone 20 or higher?
22.
22 for Hoagie.
I bungled my roll, so.
22. Anyone above 15?
16.
16 for Fithic. Above a 10. Above a 5.
9.
9 for RoY. And then... And has, like, a, what, a 2? 3?
Well, oh, like total? Yeah, I guess it would be a 2.
Yeah, 2. I mean, I know you rolled a 1, but I do the thing where it's not an automatic.
Solid.
A solid 2. The loneliest number since the number 1.
We dropped it.
I think the worst initiative roll we've had on stream, though, was a natural 1 roll that became a -1.
Yeah.
-2.
-2.
It was a -2
No, I
initiative.
have
she has
a
-2 dex.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
negative.
I thought it was a -1 initiative. That was the
Yeah.
worst
It's a
initiative we've
-1
had on
initiative.
stream.
Yeah.
To be fair, Astra did roll a natural 1 last time, which is the most punishing that we've ever had because
You had the fire.
in his it's an actual
Yeah.
skip, and in mine
Yeah.
it's just you just go last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
But I do like the idea that if you get a natural 20, though, you could have a surprise round. 'Cause that's pretty
Mhm.
useful. Especially if you're playing Assassin.
Very true.
Ooh.
All right, and here we are. We've got the two murder comets here represented by mimics because we don't have specific murder comet miniatures yet. And because Hoagie rolled super good, it's his turn first. I put the two of you in the back because you guys weren't as quick to respond, and I put
Makes sense.
Finn and RoY battle forward. I don't know how close RoY wants to get.
I don't.
Okay, I'll put you farther back then.
Yeah.
Is this good for you then? Right here?
Yeah.
Is this good for you?
It's good for me.
Finn's battle forward.
Yeah, Finn is out there like, I will smack a bitch.
Like, get off my ship!
But not right now, because you rolled really bad for
Yeah, I
initiative.
did terrible. Absolutely. Honestly,
Thank
atrocious.
God I didn't have to smack a bitch today.
True and real. Alright,
So I'm going first, right?
you are up first. It is correct.
I am going to take my great sword out,
Uh-huh.
and unfolds into the pistol. But I'm going to then use my bonus action to attach the rail extension to it.
Love
so
it.
I'm in Form 2 musket. And
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and take that first shot at
I love
the-
that ruling, by the way. I love the bonus action
Oh.
of taking a rifle.
Yeah.
Not to toot my own horn,
Yeah.
but I love that.
I
love
haven't got
that
to use
for
it
me.
too much yet, too. I've been mainly kind of
Well,
marshalling.
you'll get plenty of time to use it right now.
So I'm going to go ahead and take my first shot on the one directly in front. Yeah, that guy.
Okay.
I really have 4th level spells. Or 3rd level spell slots.
You should.
I know, but I can't learn a 3rd level spell.
Oh, because that's right, because you split your your classes.
Well, it's weird. I have a 3rd level spell slot, but I don't have a 3rd level.
You can upcast.
Right, because you're not high enough level in one class to learn the 3rd level spell of that class, but you're enough of a spellcaster to get spell slots for it.
Yeah.
No.
It upset me too when I
That's-
learned about bard spells recently.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's a little
I've
fun
never-
thing about multi-classing into different spellcasters that you still get the spell slots, but if you don't have enough of a specific level of a one class to get to that one level of spell in the class, it's kind of useless. However, you can use the 3rd level spell slot to upcast lower level spells.
Love that for me.
Yeah, so like it's not useless for you. It's just you don't know 3rd level spells yet. Anyway, Hoagie,
Cool. Yeah.
attacking.
Yeah.
Let's
I
call
rolled-
him A
Okay.
because I have him listed as 2 different things.
I rolled a 14 to hit.
Okay.
Does that hit or no?
No.
Okay. So he. Nice. So
I love
I.
with you.
So I
It's a
take
common reaction.
I take the first shot, and you see him like he has this like little level, this like, essentially, and he like fires wide and just goes super wide, and he starts adjusting the rifle. And because I have firearm mastery, I get to ignore loading property.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and use my extra attack and take my second shot.
Okay.
So do that same thing. Hope I roll better. I did much better. Natural 19, so a 26.
A 26 will hit, surprising absolutely nobody.
Okay.
It's like you see it, and this thing is whipping around. Like it's static in this representation of the map, but these things are basically flying 120 feet per round, like it's basically spinning around. They are quick.
And so for me, when I'm in musket form, it's a D12. Is going to be 5 plus 4, so 9. I think it's piercing, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, piercing.
9 piercing damage. Okay.
And does Astral Spark require a bonus action? Let's see. Once per turn when you hit the target. Yeah, I'll go ahead and put Astral Spark in it, and that'll be plus 3 force damage into that.
What is the requirement for Astral Spark?
It just says once per turn when you hit a target with a simple or martial weapon, you can use the target. You can cause a target to take an additional plus 3 force damage.
Just once per turn, huh?
Yeah, just once per turn.
Wow, pretty good.
I get 3 of them. As I think it's based on my proficiency.
Okay, cool.
And so I did that. I'm currently, kind of blocking a little bit. I'm going to stand diagonal to RoY. So I'll go 2 spaces forward.
Here?
Yep.
Okay.
Kind of draw a little bit more of their attention away from RoY.
Appreciate it.
I use my bonus action to rail attention, so I can't rage. So go ahead and do my turn now.
All right. Murder Comment A is now up. It rolled pretty well, but not as good as Hoagie, obviously. So what it is going to do is he's going to look at you that just shot it with murder in its weird extended face. Distended? Extended and distended.
Yes.
Existential.
It's existential face. Damn.
It's bastard face.
And it's
It's full
going
of
to basically
crises.
fly down, swoop around everybody, and just come and try and swipe at you from behind.
Okay.
And that is going to be...
It also likes both of them.
I mean, I showed you what it's named.
Yeah.
So... shouldn't come... But yeah, it's going to make a slam attack against...
Nice.
Yeah.
The hook
Against
one.
Hoagie, and then it's going to spit fire at RoY because you're just kind of there.
It's just spitting there
It's spitting straight fire, yo.
with a real disembodied head stand up.
Alright. The slam attack is a
Okay.
24 to hit.
You know, that hits by a lot.
I imagined it might. And you're going to take 7 bludgeoning damage plus 9 fire damage.
So 16.
And as for the spitfire attack,
I'm at 69.
nice. That is a 12 to hit,
Meant
RoY.
to be.
No.
Yeah.
I didn't think so. All right. And as it goes up, it kind of goes up, flies up, and then it kind of repositions itself on the other side, so it's right about here. That's the end of its turn. Pythic, it is your turn now.
Yeah, I besties. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mage Armor.
Good plan.
Cause yeah.
Is it mage armor or Nate armor?
Nate Armor.
Okay, I prefer that too.
It's
Armor
my
Nate.
favorite.
So I'm a Mage Armor, and then I'm gonna sorcery point up a little Mind Sliver.
I reached out to grab my d20 to be like, oh, I'm just going to roll for the unshackling. Not the thing in this campaign.
Keep that hand down. Keep that hand down. And so we go to a planet that actually has it.
So I'm gonna get wrapped up all in this really cool black, feathery, smoky armor. Because why not?
Mhm.
And
Nice.
and quicken Mind Sliver to cast at the one that attacked Hoagie.
All right, so Murder Comet A.
Makes a intelligence saving throw.
I like your Odin cloak.
Yeah, sure.
He's
He still doesn't understand it.
intelligence saving throw.
Yeah.
14.
Well, bitch. It makes it.
Okay. Does a saver suck?
No, I think it just succeeds and it's fine.
Right, that's what saving suck.
Yeah.
Saver suck means you either it does damage or you save and it does nothing.
Oh, sure.
All right. Its intelligence is not its strong suit. I will say this, but it just rolled really well. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right. Murder Comet numero B.
Yeah.
Numero
B.
Were you waiting for me to correct you?
Yes.
Because I wasn't going to.
I was going to. No, I was just trying to see if I could witness the pain in your eyes for saying it, but you seemed pretty enough. You didn't seem to care that much.
I'm in on the bit.
All right. So this murder comet will once again fly all the way around, basically, and then come down and do like a strafing run against Finn, and then spitfire at Pythic before once again going back up to its orbiting kind of rotation. And we're going to roll to see what happens there. So, first one. Well, that's a natural 3, so I'm assuming that doesn't hit. And this one against Pythic.
It's the fire.
This is the fire one. Spitfire is a 24 to hit, which I assume is going to hit.
Yep.
Nice.
Do I take that damage while it's within 10 feet of me?
No, this is a ranged attack.
Great.
It does 5 fire damage. That could have been much worse. But that'll be the end of its turn, and up next is Raleigh.
Alright, I'm gonna knock a couple arrows and let loose. Let loose, foot loose.
Is it Raleigh or Raleigh?
I say Raleigh, but honestly, it's like Mary and Maria. I don't really care.
Okay.
I've heard it both ways.
Yeah. Okay, I rolled kind of poo-poo garbo, but let's find out.
Let's find out.
Do people call you Marie?
Mostly Latinos. 14 and a 16.
No.
Yeah, just.
They are remarkably fast, so arrows are going to be a tough sell. They just are able to dodge out of the way as they kind of fly around.
That's all I got, boss.
It's fair enough.
I have arrows and. What's this? More arrows. And.
Don't you have like a? Did you just roll badly? I'm pretty sure you have a pretty high to hit.
I rolled a 5 and a 7.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. All right, in that case, Finn, it is your turn. I am once again not punishing you for rolling a 1. Say thank you, kind and benevolent DM.
Thanks, Daddy.
There we go.
How to please your captain.
How to please your DM.
Okay. I can cast command on one of these guys, right?
I don't see why you couldn't. What do you mean you can cast it?
I just want to make sure, like, because it says I can just speak the one.
Understand your language.
Oh, right. Misty shoot command on. let's see. Target was. This target has no effect if the target is undead, or if it doesn't understand your language, or if the command is directly harmful to it. Well, I guess I wouldn't know if it's actually spoke anything.
It has not said anything to you.
Yeah, I have no.
They are just attacking you.
I have no context.
You could attempt to communicate with them, I suppose.
Dicey. That's my word of the day, by the way.
Dicey.
Said dicey.
So it's a good double entendre, but not for a sexual reason.
Nice.
Hot.
Nice.
I said not for sexual reasons.
I didn't.
Nice.
Why'd you defy me?
Okay.
Good.
Here's what I'm gonna do. All right, so I am going to hit it with a shot. I'm gonna try to hit it with a second level chromatic orb.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, we can use.
That's the question. I don't know what dice I trust right now.
I mean, like, which element?
Cold, because I saw breathe fire.
Oh, smart.
So I'm like, I don't know, like the last time, maybe. We'll see.
Pretty good roll.
Dice down! Dice down!
What is this? Huh.
That would be.
You hit
it. Hey!
Well, what was it?
It was a 25.
Okay.
Alright.
25 hits.
Nice music.
I love this
Airship.
Oh, actually, I do also. I do want to do a quicken spell.
Oh, you're quickening the spell.
I'm quickening the. So I'm using the. Now, we do it where if you cast a spell, you can only cast a cantrip after that, right?
Yes, you cannot cast two spells in the same round.
Raw.
Right, because your homebrew is that you can cast a first level.
Second level or lower.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my raw. Not my raw, that's my home
House.
Yeah.
Your house rule.
Okay, but your rule is cantrip.
I go rule as written, only cantrips and spells.
Okay. So I will quicken a cantrip. The lightning lure. Is it actually wait? Good. The question is he within?
You quicken the chromatic orb.
He's more than 15 feet away from you.
He is definitely more than 15 feet away from you at this point. Yes.
Yeah.
He is about 30 feet in the air. Both of them are kind of orbiting around that kind of stable 30 feet, unless they attack you, and then they go back up to that kind of stable orbit.
Okay. I guess I'll just try. One sec. Well, it doesn't say it has to be smart on that one. Okay. I'll hit him with a mind sliver.
Okay. And that's
Another one.
That is an intelligence saving throw.
Okay.
DJ Khaled.
They rolled a 10.
Nope.
Okay, so they are slivered of the mind. What does that entail?
It means that.
And also, before you say that, which one did you attack? The same one that you did before? And again, which one was that? Because you didn't specify.
I'm facing towards the one that's to the right of Hoagie.
Yes, this one?
Yeah.
Okay, that's murder comment A.
A. Okay, nice. I'm pounding the A.
Nice.
Alright. Pound
Yeah,
A.
it's a 2.
Let's see. And subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn. Okay.
Wow, okay.
Nice.
And how much damage?
That is gonna be 2d6. I'll just add that to my pool of d6 I haven't rolled yet.
You said that was cold damage, correct?
Psychic.
So the mind sliver is psychic, right?
Yeah. Cold was the chromatic.
I don't think you've rolled damage for chromatic.
I have not. So I'm actually gonna roll these.
Roll all the dice all at once, because that's really satisfying.
I need some for that don't look like my dice for 2d6 for psychic. I have like a couple.
I'm telling you, man, like my D6 is just run away. Half the D6s I have are just the ones I borrowed from Cat.
They're
What does
yours.
that dice mean? Is
Borrowed.
that a 1?
Is it a 1?
No, it's a 6.
Oh,
It's
the-
a high,
Oh yeah, that's the highest one.
Okay, so
highest.
takes 7 psychic damage,
Okay.
and 4, 5, 9 9 cold damage.
9 cold damage. Very nice.
Does that seem to be effective against it?
It definitely screeches. In
Does it sizzle a little bit?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't seem especially effective. It just, but it is. It definitely does damage to it. As like you see, like little bits of like the flesh on its distended face, kind of like frostbite and discolor.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hot. I mean, cold.
And it just lets out this. All right. That is the end of this round. I'm assuming that is the end of your turn. Unless you want to move.
Well, I guess I could move next to. Can I move close to RoY?
Sure.
Yeah, flip me over by her.
Just right next to him?
Yeah.
There you go. Alright. So at the end of this round, they both kind of crisscross dive and attack the Howling Corsair. So you just feel like the entire ship like and it kind of like goes straight down. You kind of like feels like an elevator like goes like an elevator that's going faster than it should be. Just kind of goes boom.
At drop field.
Yeah, so everyone make a dexterity saving throw as they do damage to the Howling Corsair.
Honestly, my greatest feat.
What are you doing on the battlefield right now?
Oh, honestly? Nice.
This isn't a matter of fate.
It is for me.
Da, 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 bum, bum, bum.
You know what? I should have rolled for my D6s and used those bad boys.
I can't tell you now.
You wake up 6?
Alright, so you see them crash into it, and like they, instead of like the normal thing where like you saw them like bounce off of it, they crash through one of them crashes through the deck of the ship and then blasts out the side. As like you can see like into the like lower decks of the ship, and like it's also on fire.
Good.
Can I get like some RP for like it crashing through and like Hughes or someone is like what the fuck?
Sure. You see Havoc, who's kind of like trying to get all of like the guns in place, because you have a lot of like cannons and stuff that you can use for this as well if you want to use like the cannons on board to try and attack these. These are very small creatures, so like, it's not necessarily meant for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you see Havoc like what the, and you hear like right when he says that like another crash through, and like you can see one of the cannons kind of floating out into the into Wildspace.
Shit.
Yeah. So yeah, the Howling Corsair is now taking damage from the siege of these murder comets. But that goes to the top of the round. Hoagie, you're up.
Do you need our deck saves?
Yes, I do need. Actually, yes, I do need your deck saves.
18.
Okay.
16.
Nar. Okay.
She said Nar.
14.
Oh, 14. Okay.
I actually did get a dirty 20 this time.
Okay, you all succeed.
Nice.
So no damage taken from this particular crash, bang, slam, boom. And that point, it is Hoagie's turn. So go ahead.
It's mostly the emotional damage of seeing what my pants for. So that's the
Yeah. It'd be that way.
We are going after it after this fight.
Okay. It's kind of like maintaining speed with you, so it's not like flying away. So.
Oh, okay, right.
Bonus action to go to Hell's Kitchen Rage.
Uh-huh.
And I put the musket on Finn's shoulders, kind of balance it a little bit, and take a shot at that one.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Haven't made a tripod yet.
13.
Yeah, okay, so you're not deafened. From somebody shooting a musket off in your ear.
So it's just like, and it's like, God, man!
Alright, so go ahead and do your attack. I'll give you advantage because you're using it as a tripod.
Okay, 18 to hit.
Also because I think it's really funny. 18 does not hit, actually.
Ooh, okay. I'm like, hold still. And I take my second shot.
Okay.
Okay, that's much better. 16 plus 7. Oh my gosh, 23.
23 does hit. What? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want from me? He used you as a tripod. You take a Constitution saving throw.
No,
that's the meme at this point. That's the name of my fantasy baseball team. Is Constitution saving throw.
So 12 piercing on the shot,
Okay.
and then adding Astral Spark for the second time, 3 force damage.
What did you say first?
12 piercing.
15. Okay.
15. Oh yeah, those 3.
Okay, not a bad roll.
And then I'm going to move next in front of Isaac.
Q something. All right, bye. Those.
Accidentally let the barrel touch you. Like, oh, sorry.
I'm imagining what happened is Finn like tried to elbow back, but then he ran away.
This is team cohesion right here, everybody. This is what the
This is what a
team.
well-oiled machine
Hey,
looks
that
like.
advantage let me hit. So.
There you go.
Can't argue with results.
All right.
I think
Everybody
Finn
is
is a
Finn.
little more mad that his ship is being hit.
Yeah, he's a little distracted.
I think if it had been Raleigh using it, he'd have been like, yeah, exactly. Perfect. But because it was Hoagie, he was like,
It's like
Ask for forgiveness, not permission. Okay, you up? Or are you all set?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. Means it is murder comment A. And it is going to fly down. Actually, kind of like engage with you. It is going to, on its way down, spit fire at Raleigh.
Yeah.
rude.
Can I actually
Can you?
protect?
Can you? You tell me. What is the rules for protecting? What are the
Well,
rules
we
for
don't think it
protecting?
should build in a
Does Finn use protection?
attacks.
I went over this with you before. I'm allowing you to use the protection without using a shield.
Yeah.
That is an allowance I am granting you.
Yeah. Pretty sure you can see.
It is a projectile attack, if that's what you're asking me.
Well, let's see. A creature you can see attacks a target other than you within 5 feet.
That definitely qualifies as Raleigh right now. Raleigh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll impose disadvantage with my.
And it has
reaction.
disadvantage. Good thing you had that because it was an 18 and a 3.
He kind of does like a snap, like to like do the distraction thing. But
You fought fire with fire right now.
Raleigh
like-
doesn't even flinch.
Nice.
it's almost like those like when helicopters are strafing and they have like the flares coming behind them to divert like heat-seeking missiles. It's like that, like.
All right, so as it kind of comes in, spits fire at Raleigh, and you just kind of like, and it kind of like you see like this fireball come in, just kind of like back. What's the word I'm looking for? The thing with firefighters, where it goes backdrafts, I guess is the term I was looking for. But like it just basically cancels each other out, and like as you do that, it's like nice, and then it slams into you.
Into me?
Yeah, and that does.
Oh, does it actually hit me?
It does hit you.
Oh.
That's what I meant when it slams into you. It does not a lot. 3 bludgeoning damage and 4 fire damage.
Can I do a save to try to
does-
grapple it?
It does 8 less damage. As I put my spirit shield up.
Yeah.
So it does no damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like it slams into me and like can I just like because it's gonna presumably try to fly away, right?
Yes. I'm gonna say no.
Well, I guess I already used my reaction.
I'm gonna say no because first of all that. But also it has the special ability of flyby, which means it does not provoke attack opportunities when it flies by in and out.
Damn owl.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you watch as a figure that looks almost like a GIF, like a shadow of a GIF, appear, and just as it goes to slam you, it just disperses.
What's the requirements for that Spirit Shield? Is that like a spell?
It's a reaction. So if you are raging another creature you can see within 30 feet who takes damage, you can use a reaction to reduce that damage by 2d6.
And that's just...
That's from level 6.
Right, how many times can you use it?
It's unlimited, it's just reaction.
Hot dicks.
I have to be raging though.
When aren't you raging?
The first turn.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
That's pretty goddamn good.
Finn's just like, what? And then, like, presumably the other thing's going to fly down and do something when he doesn't have a chance to, like, figure out what the hell just happened.
Well, before that, it is Fithic's turn.
Oh, yeah. So the one that attacked my buddy over there.
Well, they both have attacked.
Yeah, no, the one that just attacked.
Okay, so
Because he attacked my friend, right?
Murder Comment A.
We're totally friends. I'm gonna second levelly mind spike him.
Okay.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw as I shoot out black spikes.
And it has a negative to that because of Mind Sliver, correct?
It has, the saving throw, this is for A, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then it would have a -1, it would have a 1d4 subtract from it.
Do you want me to roll that, or do you want to roll it?
Why don't you go ahead and roll it?
Okay. Alright, so let's do it. And this is an intelligence saving throw, or? Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
I also picture whenever my spirit shield pops up, like you hear like a Viking war horn. Come through.
It rolled a 6 altogether. I'm assuming it does not resist. So you go ahead and tell me what it is you're doing to this weird head.
Yeah, so I'm sending really, really spiky bits of magic towards it that are just gonna kind of like penetrate it, like right above its eyeballs.
You're penetrating the head.
Yeah.
Good.
Nice.
Good. Yeah, and it'll do 14 psychic damage.
This way to the orifice.
And I know where it is for an hour.
14.
And I'm concentrating now.
How do you want to do that?
Oh, well, there you go. As it enters into its like brow, it'll kind of like just
you got it spot. You got the health
Yeah.
spot on.
Yeah.
So
nice. It'll just wrap it in darkness and like crush it down, driving the spikes farther and farther until it just kind of falls.
Okay. So it's basically pierce, and like it just kind of like collapses in on itself.
Yeah.
And then it explodes.
Sure.
Yay.
So within 20 feet of this murder comet is going to make a dexterity saving throw.
Me, but not
20-foot radius. Let me see. So that's going to be Hoagie, but not Fithic. So everybody but Fithic is going to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity.
Okay.
Dexterity, you say.
I say.
Oh, yes.
I'm taking down
Oh,
that.
I rolled a natural one.
Oh no. It's a good thing I don't punish that.
Yes.
A lot.
Well.
Alright, so that's going to be... $27 fire damage.
Good.
23.
Okay.
So I have that or take
Yes.
none? Okay.
You have it.
You said it was 27?
27 fire damage.
Good.
Everybody alright with that?
I'm just
Yeah.
trying to do math in my head.
Rated.
Maybe 13.
Am I alright?
Are you alright? Everybody good? Everybody
Fire, not bludgeoning, correct?
correct.
Okay.
It is fire damage. It is basically fireball.
What's...
That's a lot.
I do have a lot of health,
You
yeah.
still have more than my max hit points.
Gift plus tough.
I have the tough feat too.
Gift, tough, and barbarian, though.
And also barbarian, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's the end of Fithic's turn, I'm imagining.
Yeah.
Next up is Murder Comment B, otherwise known as the only one left. It sees that
Hello, only one left.
the GIF is still kind of like up, so it's going to both spit and slam into you as it does a flyby. The old spit and slam.
Ah, yes. Classic maneuver.
As you do.
Alright, so first, slam. That is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Yeah. And then that's a 12 to hit?
Nope, does not hit.
Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so that's going to do it all at once. That is 5 bludgeoning.
After 2.
Mm-hmm. And 8 fire.
Okay.
And then it once again flies back up to its orbiting. And I think it's going to do a little bit of just shifting over here. Oh, there we go. And now it's Raleigh's turn. Raleigh's turn. I don't know why I keep saying Raleigh.
I don't know, it doesn't matter. First of all, owie.
Mm-hmm.
That was only half my health. And then,
They're murder comments. They're supposed to be scary.
They're supposed to
They're supposed to murder you.
well, I know that I already rolled this 7, so I know a 16 doesn't hit.
Mm-hmm.
And, that will, though. That's a 24.
That will hit. Kobe.
You apply something
Curry.
to that arrow?
You know what? I shall apply something fun to that arrow.
I would recommend it.
I'm gonna put my shadow arrow on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be 1d8 plus 1. Geez.
Give me some flavor. Give me some spice.
Well,
Hit me with that good shit.
I just got set on fire.
True.
I managed to turn, and most of the 3rd-degree burns are on my back. But
Thank God.
Thank God, honestly. And I turn around, let one loose, but I'm kind of still grimacing and not really paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
And that military training kicks in. She takes a deep breath. She goes, and then with this dire focus that you only get when you are put through misery and still have to be effective, she notches it, lets loose. She puts the shadow arrow on it, and there's some damage. Let's see.
That is some damage.
That's 17. It's 17, so that's 10 piercing, 7 second.
17 damage. Respectable.
Yeah.
Does the shadow arrow do anything besides just damage, or is that...
Ooh, yeah. It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, else consequences.
Consequences.
12?
DC is 12.
It does pass then.
Yeah.
Okay.
No consequences.
Okay.
Oh.
That was pretty juicy for a distended head. Anything else?
No, I'm not really a bonus action gal.
Finn, do the thing that you do so well.
Hit him with the fin.
Hit him with the fin.
Do the Finn.
Do the fin now, y'all.
One snap this time. 2 snap this time.
Nice.
Snap to the left.
5 to the left. 5 to the right.
First.
Cricket spell.
That was good.
Spell this
I like
time.
that. Sorry?
Nothing. I am going to... Well, actually... Oh, I assume it's Dex. It's probably amazing.
An assumption.
It is an assumption. How high is it?
It is about 30 feet in the air.
Okay, I'm gonna run up.
They're basically rotating around the ship at a 30-foot orbit.
Okay.
Straight for 20.
I'm gonna run up.
By they, I mean this one, because there's only one left.
Run up under it, and I'm gonna do that thing I do with my burning hands, where I kind of like fan it like in
okay.
like an arc, so I can like slice through.
That's kind of cool.
Okay. I see you, Pyro.
3rd level dex save.
That is really cool. I'm not going to make a dex save. They are immune to fire damage.
Oh, I figured that was probably the case. in some regard.
So they are not going to attempt to dodge it because they do not care.
Okay. All right. Quicken spell.
Mm-hmm. Again, I'm going to assume you've quickened the.
You can quicken
Burning
cantrips. There's 0 level spells.
It doesn't really matter either one you quicken. Yeah, it doesn't really matter which one you quicken because you can only use a cantrip.
Oh yeah, yeah, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Yeah, cantrips are by definition 0 level.
You just quicken you just. Quicken...
I dislike that ruling, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so they'll say like 0, 1, 2 is why.
I don't doubt you. I just dislike the interpretation. That's fine. That's good. Or the not an interpretation. That is the rule. I just don't like the rule. Anyway, go ahead.
Said it was 30 feet up.
It is 30 feet in the air, directly above you. More or less, it is moving, but for the purposes of mechanics, it is directly above you.
You know what? I'll do a mind sliver again.
No problem with that. Let's see if it succeeds.
He'll do the fan and he'll see it didn't work and he'll go like.
That's an intelligence saving throw?
Yes.
6.
Nope. Alright. 2d6.
Is that what mind sliver sounds like?
No, but
It is now.
Yeah. I'm sure what it would be.
Gently inspiring.
Inspiring you to fail.
7 psychic damage.
It's called Necro.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
7?
Yeah, so he'll do the fan thing. He'll see that he just like kind of did nothing, and then he'll go like Buster.
Yeah. And he goes like, you kind of like, ah!
Full Professor Xavier Buster.
With mind bullets. Anyway,
McAvoy Stewart.
Stuart.
as it kind of like gets hit with that, like,
Reference.
and then it tries to crash into the Howling Corsair once again. It rolls very badly, and instead of crashing through the deck, it once again just slams into it, and you feel like the. So everyone make a dexterity saving throw. It's not going to be as high of a DC this time because it failed its attack.
I didn't do as good. That's a 10 for me.
Okay.
17.
17.
19.
No.
Is it 11 as the DC? So if you rolled less than that, you are not prone.
Not prone.
No damage, just not prone.
Ish.
Prone. Condition prone. And that is the top of the order. Hoagie, you are laying flat on your butt. Where's prone?
Unprone yourself, son.
Are you coming up from prone?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I won't put it on. I won't put it on you then.
Okay. Yeah, so I use half my move speed.
Use
to
half your
get
movement
back
speed to
up.
become not prone.
You could have just not checked my dude.
I appreciate the dedication. There's a prone one for this, right?
Yeah, there is.
Somewhere.
I just didn't buy a new one. I want to see.
I'll find it. Just continue unabated.
It's that time again. I'm going to use my guns.
Your gun.
And I'm going to shoot. I'm just double checking the range real quick for the musket. Musket, it says, 120 before it becomes disadvantage. So within that range, obviously, right? So I'll go ahead and take my shot. I'm not going to throw it away. But I did. With an 11.
Oh no.
Almost had to misfire.
Wait, who else failed it? Finn, did you fail it?
I failed it. I'm prone.
Yeah, we were
So
only 2.
fail. I'm just gonna put physical effect because I can't find the prone one.
I'll take my second shots. That's better. I don't know if it'll hit though. 18 to hit.
Not quite.
Okay. So both shots just completely missing as like the ship is kind of reeling a little bit. You just kind of
Yeah, the ship is rolling as it's recovering, and you're just like, so you fire off 2, but ineffectively, unfortunately. Beholder. Murder Comet A is dead, so it cannot go right now. So it's Fiddick's turn.
Okay.
And before that happens though, I'm going to use my bonus action to do the chef cook treats. Just to give myself 3 temporary hit points.
Thank God. Where would you be without 3 temporary hits?
Shit.
No, we're good.
Okay, well, that's fine. We pick her up.
Okay. You really have Cloud of Daggers?
Sounds like something you specifically.
I just want to say this: the Wildspace encounters table for the murder comments is a 1d6 murder comments.
Oh. Did you roll? Or did
Yes,
you?
I did.
Yeah, nice.
It could have been far worse.
Yeah. We could also be using the cannons now, so.
Am I within 60 feet of the thingamabob?
No, you would have to move forward about 20 feet.
Sure, I move forward 20 feet. And then I hold up my hand and, a couple of black wisps come from my fingertips and I summon a rainfall of daggers over top of the thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you give me that in a more mechanical explanation?
I hit it with daggers.
Oh, daggers.
Cloud of daggers. Okay.
Yeah.
You hit it with daggers. Thanks. All right.
Lots and lots and lots of daggers.
All right. And again, mechanically, what does that do?
Me hitting it with daggers.
There's no save number for
I am right.
I had to figure out how many I roll.
Okay.
46. 44, sorry.
I said level 3.
Oh, okay.
That's a lot of daggers.
It's a lot of daggers.
Slice.
Guys, Cloud of Daggers, best spell.
Was it 2d4 for each spell level?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so 5, 7, 11, 14, 15 piercing, slashing damage. Yeah.
That's weird.
I rolled a lot of 1s.
No, I know. I'm pretty sure that daggers do piercing damage, though, don't they?
Well, they're falling past
No, I understand. I'm just.
Oh, yeah.
It's just interesting.
Yeah, daggers do piercing, but yeah.
But cloud daggers is fine. Okay. It's just a little thing.
I guess they're not doing this, they're doing this.
I guess they're spinning
It's
around.
actually that they're spinning.
Yeah.
I always picture it as a
Yeah.
rainfall, but apparently they're spinning.
Yeah, there's actually a icon
There is
for
a
it.
mini for it. It's
Yeah.
a terrible.
It looks like a tornado.
It doesn't
Yeah.
wrap around them like the
Yeah,
gelatinous
it's not.
cube does.
Yeah, and it's not a condition.
It should be,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, it should
Yeah.
be a condition, right? Anyway,
Yeah.
that's fine. So I'm just assuming it's right here, right on it.
Yeah, right on it.
Okay.
It's not very big. It's just a little tiny.
I'll just do magical effect on it. How about that? Right here.
Did we really not buy Cloud of Daggers?
We didn't. I didn't see it, though.
Okay.
So.
Let's say that would have been a good one to buy.
Yeah, it would have.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I don't have a lot of bonus actions.
That's fair. You have spells. Spells can be bonus actions.
They're all actions.
Oh.
I could quicken spell, but I'm gonna save it.
Meta magic is so good. Anyway, it is now the murder comet's turn, and it is going to unsurprisingly fly out of the cloud of daggers. Is it at the start of its turn? It takes another damage.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Just roll those d6s, d4s, whatever they are.
Oh, is it all the damage?
Yeah, cloud of daggers is pretty good.
Cloud of Daggers is fabulous.
17.
So it is, just to be clear, at the time you cast it,
Yeah.
and also at the beginning of its turn.
Yep.
Okay. So it's 17, you said?
Yeah.
Good, by the way. All right. So it is. You just see little bits of this ghostly white distended face just being shredded. There's no blood.
Yeah.
But you can just see the flesh kind of separate as you tear into it. But it does fly away. And I'm just going to assume it's not going to be in this place. I'm just going to get rid of this. And it's going to fly right into the middle, spit at you, and then slam into Hoagie. Alright. First for the Spitfire. A 9. A 9 plus. That's 14 to hit.
Yeah.
Does hit you, okay.
Right there.
I'm going to use my 2d6 spiritual.
Okay.
Oh,
That uses your reaction.
it's like you love me.
Losers.
7 damage less.
Okay, so that's 12 damage altogether, minus 7. So 5. 5 fire damage.
Imagine being in love.
That is so good as a tank. That is so good.
Yeah, it's This is like one of the best barbarian ideas actually for a tank.
Okay. It is also going to slam you. It is going to roll a 14 as well.
That just hits, actually. Let me double check. 15 AC. I was wrong. I thought it was a 14 AC. So it just misses.
So it doesn't miss you, but
Yeah.
like it slams at you, and you just kind of like hold out your gun and just like
Yeah.
and like
yeah,
you see its
right back.
forehead like pressing into the thing, and just this giant head snarling at you.
Yeah, I kind of picture like a guardian behind me, like pulling me back, like forward to.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
I like that. But that's the end of its turn. So RoY, you're up. Again,
It's time to let loose, foot loose. I've already made that
Take off your
joke.
Sunday shoes.
Oh yeah, that's a 12.
12 will not do it.
No.
I know that life.
Oh. 13 also won't.
But better than
It's
a 12.
It sounds like somebody needs to put their dice into jail.
I would be putting all of my d20s into jail.
Oh no.
Devil Miss Club.
Oh
Here,
no.
I'll give you a different d20.
I don't have it
Well.
calibrated, it's fine.
There's a
I'll
system.
give you a
there's
different
a system.
d20. It's pink.
As the end of your turn,
Yeah. Just
you want
one
to
of
move?
those
You want to do anything else?
I'm gonna just cry.
Your eyes are misty.
Alright.
Like, just can't see.
All right, Finn, you're up.
It's on the ground.
Yeah, it's right
I'm
up
gonna
on
go
Hogan.
punch it.
You're gonna go punch it.
Flanking.
You are currently prone.
I'm gonna get up and I'm going to use. Well,
Getting up takes half of your movement speed,
Yes.
unless you want to make an acrobatics check to try and like kip up. But if you fail, then that takes the other half of your movement.
no. I'll get up and use half, but then I'm going to bonus action to use my adrenaline rush.
Uh huh.
So I get 3 temporary hit points.
Uh huh.
And then I'm going to run up behind it with my additional, like, well, it says I can use dash as a when I use it, I can use dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm using my adrenaline rush to use dash as a bonus.
Okay, you definitely make it. So you're gonna go. You want to run in front of Fifthik, or do you just want to run like over here?
I'm just gonna run to flanking it, and I'm gonna punch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are flanking it. So go ahead and punch it with advantage. Punch it in its headbutt.
Well, let's see. That should hopefully that'll hit it.
Mm-hmm.
A 17.
No.
Fuck. Wait, do I get? No, I don't think I get 2 attacks.
Don't you?
Well, I do have an unarmed, but it usually that'd be for a bonus action, right?
Oh yeah, you already used the bonus action.
Yeah, I don't have 2 attacks.
Okay. So is that the end of your turn then?
It's gonna be so cool. Yes, the end of my turn.
Okay, because it's engaged and also flanked by the both of you, I'm going to not allow it to use its siege attack at the end of every round.
Okay.
So it's not going to be able to attack the Howling Corsair, which means it's Hoagie's turn because we're going back to the top of the turn order.
Okay, it's right next to me, so
You are also flanking, so you have advantage on
okay,
attacks.
bonus action, take off rail extension, and just whoosh, and it switches it right back into great sword. And as I go, because it's not flying, right?
It is not. It is right in front.
Yeah, so just great sword coming down into it.
Okay.
Like as he's slicing, it's folding back into the great sword.
Mhm.
That was shit. 12.
Nope.
Yeah. And I'll do my second attack.
Mhm.
It's better. The highest is a 19.
19 does hit.
Okay. For melee weapon is 2d6.
Boom.
That is going to be 9 slashing damage,
Okay.
and last Astral Spark to make it 12 total.
12 total.
Bonus action to take the obviously was to take the extension off. So done all that stuff. That
Okay.
will end my turn.
All right. Fifthik.
I'm gonna move up to it because I'm big and brave.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then I'm gonna step backwards until I'm out of its range.
What? Okay.
Oh.
Okay, you moved up.
She's
5.
trying to provoke.
Okay. You're all the way, the rest of your movement?
Yeah, to provoke an
No,
opportunity, right?
just far enough back to provoke an opportunity attack.
Just
So
one.
like, yeah. So
Okay.
like
It will take its...
a feint, I guess would be like a feint.
Because I'm big and brave.
It's definitely a choice to make. Okay, it'll make an attack. That is a 23 to hit.
Reaction to do the 2d6.
So you're taking the reaction that gives it attacked somebody?
Yeah, because it's doing damage, right?
Yeah, what are you trying to do?
I'm
You're
using my
using
shield.
a reaction to shield it.
Yep.
Okay. I thought you were doing damage.
Yep. 11 less damage.
Okay, well, let me do the damage real quick before...
It better still be 1 damage.
I mean, it doesn't take this.
That is...
That's my shield.
8 bludgeoning damage. And 6 fire damage. So that's
So-
14 damage altogether, minus
3
so
total.
3 total damage.
Okay. Well, the Raven Queen's magic is gonna lash out at it and make it make a strength saving throw.
This is that feature.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It rolls a 10.
Sweet, it fails.
Okay, what does that mean?
It takes force damage.
2d8.
Okay.
It takes 9 force damage and is pushed 10 feet away.
What does that look like?
So when I'm attacked, I'm not super happy about it, and so the Raven Queen's magic just kind of like flares out around me and pushes it back.
Okay, so it lashes out and just pierces through this head and it flies backwards. See, about here, and it's 10 feet back. It's about 10 feet. And then it explodes. So everyone make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Everyone,
Was that actual?
5, 10.
I haven't rolled you yet.
But I have a different
Oh.
pick.
Everybody except Fithik. Fithik is just out of range of this fireball.
Oh, and I rolled a nat 20.
That's unfortunate. Well, I mean, it is fortunate. It's just mistimed, I guess.
I just realized that I have advantage on effects when not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
You should know that.
Yeah.
So you have advantage on this because you
Yeah.
definitely see it explode.
Yeah, 18 for me.
Okay.
I know it doesn't matter, but natural 20.
Mhm.
Natural 20.
Wow.
9.
Okay. The DC was 16. So we're going to do another fireball because who doesn't love casting fireball?
Ouch.
And that is going to do... Oh my god. Terrible roll. 22 fire damage.
Halves because I was
It's
succeeded.
halved if you succeed, and if you didn't succeed, you take full of it.
Hey, those temporary hit points came to use.
And
I still have more.
38 fucking hit points.
Didn't you take tough?
Almost done.
Yes.
But she's also
I'm a sorcerer.
so. Oh, you're a sorcerer, but you're a sorcerer.
Heavy constitution, though.
Yeah.
Like, my constitution is my highest stat.
Yeah.
What's
I think it's
everybody's
my
health
highest
looking like right now?
38 for me.
Unbelievable.
32.
Unbelievable.
16.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
16.
Yeah. See, that's what I was
Oh,
more going.
I'm already high, but not that.
Crazy.
Finn survived 2 explosions.
Yeah, you guys went through 2 explosions.
to be fair, my rage barely helped me with that fight because the fire just goes through it.
Yeah,
so.
true.
Yeah.
All
You
right.
took the wrong thing.
But that is the end of my Murder Comet puzzle. Congratulations on surviving. The Howling Corsair is currently badly damaged and burning a lot.
Well,
It's on fire.
I guess we should put out the fires before bed, huh?
Yeah.
So like we're gonna. All right.
Finn's like, kind of like, he's like, crew! We need to. Come on, get up here. We're putting the fires.
Well, it's been 4 rounds since. I believe it's been 4 rounds since the initial explosion out of the deck, and the cannon is currently floating away. It's about 20 feet out from the ship as it was gently floating.
I'll
out in
poof
space.
to it
Actually-
and poof back.
What's that?
I'll poof to it. Wait, can I pull it back with me?
Can you? You tell me.
I don't know. some people say yes and some people say no. It's really usually
What is the rules? What is the description?
That's basically Misty Step.
But okay, so it's not in your possession, so
But
no.
racial feet.
How far is it? You said
This is
40
racial, right?
40 feet.
Did I say 40 or did I say
I
20?
thought you said
I said 60.
I didn't say 60.
60.
Did I say 60?
You said 20.
I said 20.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
It's 20. It was gently floating away. It
Did you
wasn't
say
like
80?
ejected.
Yeah.
No.
20.
Stop.
We're talking 120?
I thought I said 20 and I was like, wait.
Bitch,
what-
are we talking
you
240?
said- yeah.
You got 420.
No, 420. It's no. If it was 420 feet, it would be in Wildspace and gone forever.
Alright, I actually, okay, so I
20 feet away.
have a solution for this
Mhm.
as a way to do it. I can convert one of my spell slots into the meta magic.
Magic.
So I can get meta magic back.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to actually remember the mechanics on that, but I can flavor that later. Really, what I'm trying to do. Okay, so I'm gonna lightning lure it back. I'm gonna pull it back to me with lightning lure.
What does lightning lure do again?
It's a whip.
It's a whip, and it, yeah, I
Iron Man 2.
so yeah, it's essentially a whip, and I pull things back towards
Okay.
me.
You're using it in a way that it's not necessarily meant to be used, so I'm gonna make you make an Arcana check.
Oh, actually, yeah, it does say one creature.
Guess what? I forgot to do everything. Add rage damage.
You need
It's
to have
only
a,
my eighth.
you need
It's
to,
only my 8th time playing with Barbarian.
yeah, you need to do what Mary does and have like a little
Yeah,
flow
flow
chart.
chart.
Like when this, do this.
I actually have a fancy flowchart.
Yeah.
I consult it every initiative because it's not very long, so I don't have to continue to. But I just glance at it and go, "Oh," and then I fight.
It does technically say a creature. So.
That's what I'm saying. I'm allowing you to do it if you succeed at an Arcana check. Is it a divine? Is it an arcane spell? Like, I assume so. It's like on the sorcerer spell list.
Yes.
Then yeah, I'll Arcana check then.
As he's doing that, Hobie's just attaching a grappling hook to a rope.
Make a survival check for that then.
I can cast Impact on it.
Mm.
Nice.
It'll slowly
Yeah,
float
you can
back
do it.
towards
It's
us.
a 9.
It's not bad.
9 is not going to do it. The DC was going to be 10 plus the spell's level, which would be 0. So
17 survival. 14 plus.
you are it's a very secure grappling
13 plus
hook.
4. Okay, yeah, so I got that tied up to it, and it's 50 feet. He says 20 feet away.
20 feet away.
So it's probably about like 25, 30 at this point. I'm just gonna.
All right, make a ranged attack without proficiency.
Okay, so that'll just be a +4.
Should become more proficient at grappling.
6.
No. It's like you throw it out there and it just clangs off of it and then falls, and you're going, oh.
Yeah, so-
Let me try it.
Yeah, I hand the rope and the grappling hook over.
Okay, I'm gonna say that it's not farther away for now.
Okay.
So go ahead. Make a dexterity without proficiency. I don't.
Without proficiency.
Well, give me a reason why you'd be proficient with it.
Because I'm awesome.
No.
What type of weapon is a
First of
grappling
all.
hook?
What
Isn't
is
it
it?
one of the
Not
ones?
one.
17 will hit.
Yeah.
So you're able to hook it onto like one of the hinges of this cannon, and you just see it kind of go, "Rrr," and then it's being pulled back. It's heavy, but I'm not going to make you make a strength check. It's not. There's like,
No, she gets it and then she goes, "Here you go."
yeah, it's good. And they pull it back in. Okay. It's like you see it like it's kind of weird because of how the way that this envelope works. Basically, it gets pulled gently, 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 and then once it gets to here, it just goes boom and clangs onto the deck.
Like gravity takes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I try to guide Hoagie to like make sure it's as close to the setting as possible, so that we don't have to scooch it.
He just.
It definitely falls in like a wheel that was usually is like damaged, so it's like it's a little bit harder to move around, but it's not irreparably damaged. And the cannon itself is fine. It's just the framework that holds the cannon is a little bit like this is not what it was designed for. So yeah, you have the cannon back. There is still the problem of the ship being on fire.
I'm gonna go run to the area where we keep fire suppression things, because I imagine fire on a ship.
I would go to venture a assumption that there are fire suppressant canisters of some sort on a military ship. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so pleased. I was worried you weren't going to
Just
do
run.
that.
I'm gonna
No.
be like, everyone follow me, and he's like, he's gonna run down to exactly where he knows where the.
All right. I'm not going to play that through thing. So like, you have the fire suppression. You're on the bottom part of on the first lower deck. So you're looking up and you see like the hole that was caused, and then you see like the hole over to your right, and this room is on fire. So make a survival check.
Kind of like my pipe with the fire.
You can try.
Can you do what?
Like I have a pipe, like a smoking pipe.
Yeah, you can light it on
Okay.
fire.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like, what?
And everybody's trying to suppress it.
Okay. What'd you get?
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
I rolled
I got 11.
9.
Okay, neither of you do great. Finn, you kind of like try and take the pin out, and like your finger gets caught somehow, and you're just like trying to freaking undo it, and you're just like fiddling with the fire suppression unit. RoY, you're able to just kind of like spray kind of ineffectively. Like the fire isn't necessarily going out. Like you put some out here, and it's still spreading. And you see at this point Havoc and Fury are also like grabbing their own fire suppression and attempting to limit the damage to the Howling Corsair.
I rolled a 19 survival, but to light my pipe.
Great, good job.
I rolled 11. So.
Not to help on
Thank,
watching.
thank God. Both Havoc and Fury rolled natural 20s.
Well, at least there's that.
So they, I hate to do this, but they kind of do it themselves.
No, it's fine. I'm bleeding.
Honestly, well, you know what's more like the reason why I find that actually better is because Finn's always like, lead the ship, command the crew, do the thing, and then when it comes down to like, oh, you gotta do like you gotta fix the shit, you gotta do the grunt work. He's like, no, I know how to do this. I was in basic.
Yeah, you just see Havoc like come take it from you, pop it, and it just all goes out.
In my defense, I'm also on fire.
You're not on fire. You were on fire.
Oh, you made little hearts. That's so cute.
Thanks. I try. And
Oh, I meant him. Sorry.
oh,
He's adorable.
that's fine.
Big beefcake.
I think you're adorable.
I think there's no smoking on this ship.
Thank you. Tell it to the ship.
I was talking to. Never mind.
Tell that to this ship. It doesn't respond, crazily enough. Anyway, that has resolved itself. The ship did take some damage. It's pretty rough. This area in particular, there's a lot of charred and burned. There's some holes in the outer hull. It is stable, though.
Holy Black Pearl, Captain.
He's just gonna like kind of look around and assess the damage and just be like, well, guess we have some work cut out for us. Now, I remember, now for us, like fixing the damage of the ship, I know when we got attacked by the solar flare, we were fixing things to try to get it back on track.
Mm-hmm.
When we reached that stranded vessel, the idea was that the Spelljammer was holding the ship together. How does the ship repair like this?
You have to repair it.
We have to physically
You have
repair
to
it.
physically repair it.
But what was the idea of the person holding the ship together? Was that
That was so that that was so like the bubble that is what envelops the ship and makes it so that you can travel through space doesn't, or like basically burst and then you're in space and assumedly die because you cannot survive in wild space.
Essentially, your actual spelljammer.
Yeah. Like that's the idea, is that the spelljammer, which takes a mental toll on whoever's doing it, because the more damaged your ship is, the bigger toll it takes on someone to try and hold it together and hold the envelope together. Because like the spelljammer ship is kind of like the conduit of that mental energy.
Mhm.
That's the idea.
It's like a giant arcane focus.
Essentially, yes. It's like a secondary arcane focus from the actual helm. That is like that arcane focus attaches you to the other arcane focus, which is the ship, which allows you to pilot the ship.
So do they get to sleep?
They can, as long as somebody else takes it over, but no.
Oh.
Essentially, what
No.
happens is whenever you guys are out doing other things and not piloting the ship, that's when Rockbell is sleeping.
You know, you've got people that could take turns flying the ship.
Good gravy.
Yeah, no, there are times when, as long as the ship is in stable condition, somebody can just put it on and it's not too bad, but it's more like a stasis, more like a rest. So like you could put it on, or anybody with like a magical or ability to focus on magical things can use it, but in order to like do it effectively and go to where you're going, then all of the things that I've told you before, where you need to know where you're going, you need to know like specific things about it. That's when that comes into play.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I think it's time to take a little break as we go to our sponsors.
Hey, look at this ad from Clash of Crits.
Check them out.
They're really awesome.
COK.
Hi, Clash of Crits is an actual play 5th edition D&D podcast that release new episodes every Sunday.
In a world much like your own, actually, it is your own. 3 guys on a cruise get pulled into a whirlpool and find themselves lost into the world of D&D, surrounded by chaos and magic. How will they survive? How will they find their loved ones? How will they get home? Find out on the next episode of...
Hey, Solly, what are you doing over there on the mic? Hey, get off that thing.
What, you over there talking on their microphone?
Come on, Sauls, you know how they get about messing with stuff.
What the hell was he doing?
Get off of there, you scaly rat.
All right. So, the immediate danger is past.
Immediate danger.
So it's
Immediate
bedtime
danger.
now, yeah?
There will, at some point in the future, be more danger. I can only assume.
Oh, that's just sad.
It is sad.
That's
This
why
is-
danger's our middle name, because we're headed into danger.
When's not danger?
Oh. Okay.
It's Finn.
So, at this point, you have a few decisions to make. You can go directly to your destination, or you can slow down, take a specific amount of time to repair the damage to your ship.
Like maybe 8 hours or so.
Something along those lines, maybe.
I vote we take 8 hours not taking care of the ship. Then we repair the ship.
Oh, gosh,
Okay.
this is a weird concept, but like, in space, do we tell time?
Time is, like everything in Wildspace, completely dependent on your cognition.
Okay.
So because you think time is passing, time is passing.
So like, and therefore like we would feel tired, right, at some point?
Yes, your
Okay.
body, even if for some reason time wasn't moving forward and it was like
You're
fucked
fatigued.
up, your body still, uses fuel to do a thing and then requires refueling and then needs rest. So even if you were in the middle of Wildspace and for some reason you've lost track of time and shit's going all wacky, for you, locally, it still is passing by.
Okay.
Like, time will always be passing in some sense, in some capacity. Whether or not it is passing at the same time relative to other people is where things get a little murky.
Yeah, I could really use an 8-hour nap.
You don't even need 8 hours. You're an elf.
I prefer like a 4-hour nap.
I could use 8 hours. So.
An 8-hour nap.
Finn's gonna look at the ship and it's
Nice.
still like got giant holes in it and it's like, and it's like, we gotta fix this first.
Yeah, you'll get to work. I will take shifts, eh?
You're part of the crew, right?
Am I getting paid?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think we've been paid yet.
Yeah, I haven't been paid or anything. In fact, I had to rent books. You didn't pay for my books.
That's true.
How to Please Your Captain. I mean, have the book.
You
has
didn't
the
pay
book.
for it and then you stole it.
It's very good.
Look at me. I'm not here.
Well, let's see. Because I guess we really haven't had any loot, have we?
No. I'm not. I am intentionally not putting in the crafting to this particular campaign, unfortunately.
So, we're part of the crew, say, but crew gets paid.
Yeah, I thought you military folks had like salary
Cash, gas, or
things.
It's
What?
fine. If you don't want to help build the ship, then the ship just won't get built, and then we'll die out here.
We didn't say we didn't want to build it. We want to take a nap first.
See, that's
Honestly, and the other part is like if you're not really part of the crew, I guess you don't really have access to the crew's, different supplies that we have on the show.
For the food.
all right. Yeah, so you guys would have to cook by yourselves, and we've had that before. No offense, you.
Well,
For reference, the last time Hoagie cooked for the crew, everyone got food poisoning.
If we're not part of the crew, I can stop bamfing their asses out of danger, yeah?
That's true. Yeah.
Right.
We'll just take the egg with us.
Ooh.
I'm sure our order would like it.
I'm sure you'll get very far with the egg.
Better than your trusting the military.
as
But
opposed
anyway.
to
Nap time?
What are you rolling for?
I just said nap time.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said natural.
I just think it would be more productive to work on the ship if we had some rest.
Yeah, if I weren't crispy.
By the way, you're still bleeding.
Oh, I'm aware. It's like you're on your gun for it.
Y'all are looking a little crispy. Everybody except for Fithik, because I think Fithik wasn't in either of those
I
explosions.
wasn't in the explosions, but I got fired.
Oh, that's
spat
true.
at a couple
Yeah, you
times.
guys are all pretty crispy.
It's more that I recognize the danger of the thing that's holding us all together in this wild space.
I mean, it's not gonna fall apart in the next couple hours.
Your crew that does get paid, they didn't fight at all.
Shifts. Those four can take this shift, and we'll take the next shift.
There you go.
Are you saying that Rockbill did nothing?
No, not Rockbill, but
You're right.
Hughes and
Those three can
the
take
other
this. I
three.
don't actually know how many people are in this
There's
crew. They're
four
keeping more
besides us?
people.
Is there four besides us?
Besides Rockbell, it's Hughes, Havoc, and Fury.
Three.
Those
Those
three
are
can
the
take
three
this
that we've
shift.
codified.
Yeah.
After about 9 hours,
I'm just saying.
we can take the next
We're
shift.
fighting murder comets, risking our lives for you.
It's gone from 4 to 8 to 9.
8 hours plus an extra.
So, what were the crew doing during all that?
Well, Rockbill's manning the whole thing. Havoc's handling the sensors so we could actually spot it. The siren you heard, that's what we...
That was loud.
And the shields.
It's effective.
That
Oh yeah, and the shields too, right?
Shields, the shields held for a little bit. There was that one attack that
Went
really
through.
got through.
Yeah.
But, that's how it is sometimes.
And then Fury had trouble getting a shot off because those things were flying so fast. This is an unusual circumstance where we encounter things that are small enough to just attack the ship.
Well, if you want some hand axe, I got a spare hand axe you could use.
Is Fury down here?
Fury was just. If you guys are still in that area where there
We're
was on fire,
still
then yeah,
stuck.
he was one of the ones that was
Helping out with it.
like he kind of looks at it. He's like, "How am I supposed to do with this?"
Or just you throw it, or you hack with it.
And he it's not pretty. He's not a martial weapon expert. He is a
All right.
technical expert.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
I look over to Raleigh. You still got that book, How to Please Your Captain? Because that wasn't it.
I'm almost done.
Okay.
It's yeah, I
You
don't.
need to read that at some point because your captain needs you in tip-top shape.
You don't want to read this.
You want?
I don't want to read it.
No, How to Please Your Captain is very important.
I think Captain is plenty pleased with me, sir, with respect.
And he'll just kind of nod.
Yeah.
I look at Finn.
And, you see
Don't
Fury,
worry,
and he's
I'll keep it a secret.
walking backwards slowly towards the interior of the ship.
Raleigh silently just makes another dog ear.
Don't dog ear the library books, Raleigh. Jeez.
Well, I guess, truthfully, there's nothing I could tell you to say that you have to stay down here and help me.
In another world, in another campaign, Oradias cringes every time you dog ear the book.
This is a disturbance.
I mean, I do command, but I try not to rule with an iron fist, but it is pressing to get the ship in ship shape
So
because
is your health though, Captain? You're literally still bleeding.
Right, but
We
the
don't want
ship's
to be
what's...
sitting ducks for 8 hours.
Yeah, the ship is...
We'll take first watch, Captain. It'll be slow going with just like the two of us, because I believe Hughes is going to be busy tending to you guys, but it'll be fine.
He's gonna say, "That sounds great," and he'll fall face first. He's like, he'll fall and just slam on the ground.
Yeah.
Raleigh's gonna look up from the last few pages of How to Please Your Captain, and she's gonna go, can one of you get that?
Oh, I got you first.
He's taller than I am. What am I gonna do?
Oh, he's...
I'm not gonna pick you up. But I don't like pick you up, I kind of like pick you up in between your legs and like over your shoulder. So it's just
Why?
like, your head's like resting on my bicep as I just hold you.
Okay, great. I'm not even going to make you make a roll for that.
It's like arm out like this. Alright,
Yeah.
where am I putting? Where's
Yeah,
yours?
freaking Finn wakes up in the med bay. His arm is asleep. Alright. So I'm going to roll a little bit to see how much damage was healed by by Havoc and Fury, because they're the only ones that can do it at the moment. Okay. Very nice, very good, very good. Okay. So by the time you guys have awoken, I'm assuming this is when you gotta take your long rest.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take your long rest. Everybody involved. They
You
come
guys
back
see
and like it's not fully like flush, but like the skeleton and the outer part of the hull has been patched. So like it's now airtight. Like there's nothing there's no hole, but like there's still some places that could use like the finishing touches to like make it a little bit more sturdy. But it is currently structurally intact.
It only takes me 4 hours to do a long rest, so
Do you want to go and help?
I'll go and help, and when everybody gets on deck, I'll be like, "Wow, you slept long enough, didn't you?"
And you're a wild spacer as a background, correct?
Uh-huh.
So like, I'll let you use a survival check with advantage to try and help repair the ship if you would like to do that.
Finn will just kind of like chuckle at that.
Sleeping in, are you?
Because like
21.
he'll just be like kind of walking over, just like
Okay. So you're able to now. There's no penalties to any of the behind the scenes things that I probably shouldn't have told you about, but there are those. But it's still it's not at max hit points. The ship it's still damaged, but not to a point where there's any adverse effects besides the fact that there's just less health. Okay. And if you want to finish healing the ship, you can, or you can.
Well.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So everyone's gonna finish repairing the ship. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make survival checks. And then if you advantage if you have
Twice.
wild spacer.
This is survival.
You said with advantage?
If you're a wild spacer. I'll give you advantage because it's your ship.
18 for me.
24.
I know. I was the only one who didn't take Wild Spacer.
Yeah. Everyone has advantage.
That's because I wanted a crew, though.
Yeah. I mean, that's
That's right, you
pretty
took
cool.
night or something like that, right? Or...
Yeah, it chose the night background.
Because that gives you the NPC.
It's such a cool
Hey,
way
what
to
the
do it.
hecky am I rolling for again?
Survival.
Yeah, you're rolling.
And you'll have advantage.
I mean, are you helping? That's the question.
Did I actually?
Yeah, why not?
Did I even help?
Well, that then you would roll.
Has book. Works. Book's a
Oh,
book.
no, I
works.
finished it before I slept.
Oh, you finished it. Yeah.
I'm a fast reader.
Did you take notes so
Yes.
Hoagie can return the book?
Yes. All of the dog ears have been pressed flat.
Okay.
And she just sort of is like, don't read
I
it.
didn't help. I did a 4.
Sounds like good. Huh?
With advantage?
No.
Yeah, I got a natural 1 and a 4.
Wow.
It was a really bad roll.
Anyway,
I'll start with dough for donuts
moving
then.
on from that. What'd you get, Raleigh?
Actually.
I'm gonna say Finn's just out of it.
Finn is just comically incompetent, as per usual.
I picture you like
Very well.
always trying to help, like you're trying to do something and then you get distracted by me and you're like, oh. Like, his finger. Shit.
And this guy over here is the one that doesn't think I can fly his ship,
That's the one.
right?
One and only. I'm just doing it, not even looking.
All right, so 18,
Yeah.
21,
24.
24,
14.
14. All right, so you guys are able to fully heal the ship, and it doesn't look like pristine because you guys are not like ship mechanics, but it looks sturdy. And like you see Finn go up to it and just go knock on the wood. Good job, crew. They're tired though, so they are going to go and take their long rest. And Rockwell is also getting a little tired. So
I was thinking about Lieutenant, can you relieve Rockwell?
I think we should show good faith.
All right, so you're going to take over and pilot the ship.
Fithic,
What's that?
would you like to take over for Rockville?
Oh, I mean, absolutely. Why not?
This is a display of trust.
This is what we trained for. You got this. No pressure. We got this, Captain. You got this. Do you need the book? Do you have the book?
The porn?
It's porn, you say?
I thought you do.
Did you not get...
Wait, are you saying that donuts aren't actually donuts?
No, they're not. It's that other thing
I
that
guess
you
you're
like
right.
to taste.
So donuts for captains, would that be a better book?
For me, yes.
You got this. Fitbit. We've done this before.
Yes.
I know this is not a question. You got this. No pressure. The entire crew is waiting on you. They're sleeping. We got this, Captain.
You're adorable.
Prove your mom wrong. Prove our
Make
mom
a
wrong.
wisdom saving. Make a wisdom saving throw now.
Wow. Our mom...
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Prove our mom wrong. 19.
Okay, you're fine. I was just saying, now you make an arcana check with disadvantage because he's psyching you out.
Prove our mom wrong.
She's the in-law.
She's really so happy to hear you say that.
It's the nicest thing you ever said to me. I definitely not. No.
Alright. Alright.
I turned to Finn and under my breath I'm like, I can't tell if I've made a mistake.
Can't you?
I'm optimistic.
I was just going to tell everyone it was your idea.
Captain.
Not lying, Captain. Alright. So you're gonna go and take over from Rockwell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Show faith.
Make a Arcana check, and you're a wild spacer, and I've done this before, so
With
I'm not going to give you advantage.
proficiency?
Are you,
But
you definitely?
I've kept the DC in mind for that background.
But it's Arcana with proficiency because I'm proficient in the
Yes.
ship.
Yeah. You're proficient in helming a ship.
Space Folk or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
What's proficiency? 3. 21.
Okay. You are able to take over without any real complication.
Yeah, I sit down cross-legged. I sit down cross-legged, kind of fingers, and I focus on each finger individually, so I can kind of get in the headspace and begin.
Like everyone can feel just like the slightest bit of like how.
When someone switches.
Yeah, like it's like you hear like when a refrigerator compressor turns over just for like a second, and then it continues. It's like that, but no complications. You guys are on your way.
There are 5 things you see, 4 things you hear, 3 things you smell,
Oh, thank God.
2 things you touch.
I think what's going to
Oh,
happen?
jeez.
What's happening is when
I do actually use that as a focus device,
Yeah.
but goodness gracious.
When Fithic takes over the ship and starts traveling through Wildspace, Finn's gonna react much in the same way that dads react to their 16-year-old learning how to drive or something. He's just like, oh, hold on, make the level it out. He's a little overly even though there's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
He's just overly
Whenever I think about the things I can hear, I block him out because God, that's distracting.
Okay, so nothing further to restrain you from getting to Sleipnir's Rest. So you arrive at the blue starred system, and what do? What you see when you get there is, besides the vibrant blue star that is almost blinding to look at, even though you are still rather far away.
I hope so.
There are several gas giants orbiting on. And like the only way you can see this is on sensors. You can't really visually see the planets. Besides, like you can kind of like look at the sensors and like look over to where that is and see a like sparkle, like a star, going on the background that just kind of like is slowly moving and looking a little bit different. Make a survival check. Anybody who is proficient in doing so, and that would be people who have proficiency in using the ship, which would be Fithic and Finn.
And me.
And you. That's true. You are proficient in.
I'm also proficient. So
Actually, you are too. So you're all proficient in it. So everyone make a roll.
Wildspacer.
Yeah, everyone make a roll.
Dirty 20.
15.
13.
Sure. So Dirty 20 is gonna win out on that. So you see Fithic, and like Fithic is currently doing the spelljammer like concentration. So like she feels like a slight disturbance in the area around the ship. And I mean she kind of like looks around and is like looking for it, and she like presses a few buttons and is trying to find like the intercom. And after like a couple times, like, you feel like the ship lurch one way and then another way, and then it pitches forward and then goes back up, and you're just kind of like, what the hell is going on? And then suddenly the intercom comes up, and go ahead and say that you what do you want to tell them? It's like you feel a disturbance in the force, essentially.
That was the joke I was going to make, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I feel bad.
Make it anyway.
You can make it anyway.
No, you're good. Guys, we should really look out the window to the that way.
They can't see which way you're pointing.
Oh,
I
yeah.
know. Because there's
We look on both
something
directions.
very, very wrong. Not sure what though.
Well, now I'm gonna roll insight.
Did someone fall?
I know which
no,
way she's
well,
pointing.
yes, but no.
You don't.
I rolled insight.
What
I
did you
pointed
roll
two
on
ways.
Unless it's a 30, I don't think you know.
Rude. I rolled a dirty 20.
What?
I forget. Sorry, I have to interject. Is your character all pronouns?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I forgot. Sorry.
I just say a new one every time.
Any and all.
Okay. Right. I totally forgot. I'm sorry.
Yeah. They say this way, and you guys all kind of like look at each other. Like, what?
This way.
Yeah, no, for sure. There's something strange out there. Right on the tip of my tongue,
So-
but I can't quite.
Let me see.
You're not there.
Oh.
No.
You're not in the helm.
Natural
you get
20
keys,
on
then.
insight?
It's like its own thing.
Oh, okay.
What's that?
Natural 20 on insight?
I got it.
You have the natural 20 on insight
To figure out what's
Okay.
outside.
to figure out which way you were pointing.
No,
Okay.
I thought he was just looking to see what's outside.
No,
to figure
it's
it
to
out.
see which way you're
It
pointing.
was literally
Oh,
the insight
okay.
to see which way
I
you
went
were
like
pointing.
this.
I know. She pointed 2 different directions. I don't know what you want from me.
I'm inside a big bubble of like relativity and shite, and I'm not. I mean, it's kind of to the left, but
I'm imagining it's a lot like the Cerebro thing. Like it's its own a compartment in the ship. It's not as big as that, but it's basically a secluded thing. And it was the same with the other ship too. Like it was its own thing.
Mm.
It was like a separated area of the deck.
I mean, it's kind of like up into the 4-corner.
What was the other people who got who rolled on that survival check? What was the second highest?
Probably my 6.
No,
No, damn.
14.
14, and then you got a 12.
13.
13.
I think. Or maybe it was 12.
No, I mean we're just gonna have to go off of what Fithic says
Yeah, somewhere over there.
again.
I mean, it's really bad. We should figure it out.
Do you want to fly the ship over there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You have control of the ship. I'm just waiting. Like you gonna? Okay.
Take the shit.
All right. So you feel the ship kind of like lean into like the gravity well of this star, which reaches to a point like out this far, and
Yeah,
you
guys, it's in that direction.
and you can see as you're kind of like falling into this orbit, a orange light kind of like orbiting along with you. There's like this orange red like shimmering light.
That looks really similar to something I've seen before.
It looks like something you may have noticed, yes. So, if you're going to try and approach it, I'm going to have you make another Arcana check because it's a bit of a sketchy situation here. There's a lot of things happening.
For piloting the ship, right?
Yes.
22.
Okay, so you're fine. So like you're very careful to like slowly break this orbit, like elongating it, making it farther and farther away. And like as you see this orange and red kind of blur, it starts coming into focus, and you can see like the defined flapping of wings from this thing. And like you can kind of you can see it, and everyone can see it now. It's pretty stark against the backdrop of pretty sparse stars in this area. But the ones you do see are very, like, it's a blue kind of star field. And you see a giant eagle. And by giant, I mean massive. And like you approach it farther and farther. And it's hard to tell, like, how far away you are at this point. But you just keep getting closer and closer. And it becomes, like, the size of a regular eagle. And then a giant eagle. And it's the size of a house. It's the size of a mansion. And it grows and grows and grows and grows. And at this point, it gets to the point where it is the most gigantic creature you've ever seen. And this includes the giant that you saw, where Yoth gave you your quest. And the heat off of this gigantic bird is to the point where I don't think you're going to get any closer.
Sure.
But you can also tell that you're not close enough to it to, like, you're not close to it.
I'm flying the ship, which means I probably, and I would probably know this, shouldn't cast sending at the same time because they're both very mentally tasks.
I mean, you can try to do that.
But I've flown a ship before.
I'm not going to tell you what you think is correct. I'm going to say you can do that. You can use your own judgment based on all the things that I've told you about piloting a ship.
Yeah. Press the intercom because I know where that button is now.
Yep.
And I say, so if we wanted to, switch up flight attendants, calling myself a flight attendant, by the way, not just your friend. I can always try message sending again.
How long have we been traveling, roughly-ish, according to our relative time, you think?
Well, you took the time to stop. You took the time to fix the ship. So it's probably been a couple days, like probably 2 days since you've left the Rock of Brawl till you got to Slivnir's Rest.
Right, but like Rockbell wouldn't have had enough time to sleep by now. They're still sleeping.
No.
Like a long rest.
No, she was piling for a while, so she probably still needs to recover.
Yeah.
I mean, I can, chill until she's ready, and then we can try sending.
You guys are basically just flying alongside the bird at this point.
Is it?
And the bird is like in orbit around this star as well as you are.
Anybody else got sending?
How far away would you say this bird is from us, like distance-wise?
Make a survival check.
Roll better than you've been.
It's not bad. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. It's about the distance, you would say, like from between, say, Jupiter and one of its farther away moons. So, like a fair size.
I can't talk to it.
No, you are very far away. It is an extremely, extremely large bird, and it kind of like is its own miniature sun, essentially.
I don't have anything in the form of magic. I'll take over the ship, I guess.
So that would be an option. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
With your flying proficiency.
With proficiency.
Oh, 320.
Okay, so you're.
I was so nervous.
Once again, you just feel the refrigerator compressor kind of turn over, and RoY is now
You're a lovely flight attendant.
I offer you a fist bump as we trade.
Nice.
I like the idea that when you do the fist bump, it's like because you're connected in.
Also, I do enjoy the idea that you're like, oh, I can't talk to this giant bird. Like,
Yeah.
as if like logic would apply to this.
Yeah.
But you know what? I can.
That's good.
How hot would you say it is where we're at?
I'm not sure if it matters.
Is it like we're in Florida? It's a hot, like it's like noon.
No. It's not like. It's more like
Doesn't matter.
you can feel heat off of it. It's not like you're sweltering. It's a sauna. You're far enough away to like it's starting to get warm, and then you stopped. You can get closer if you want to, and then we'll deal with that if how you want to do that. But it's not like when you guys were in the solar flare where it was like, no, it's very hot because you're being pelted by solar radiation.
Mm-hmm.
You're far enough away where it's safe, but you're also far enough away to feel like the effect of the bird.
You know, it's always nice to say hi to people. Just, you know, friendly greeting.
Well, I see no better alternative. You can't I don't necessarily want to get close to it, but you could try. Or close to him.
I cast sending.
Okay.
Hello. We're, friendly. We talked before, and we've got.
Kind of your laugh.
Before you finish, you hear all of you, including the NPCs, who dares intrude on the winds of Midgard?
Yeah, so we've got a mission from
Odin.
Yours?
Get 6 words.
Yorth and Odin
You don't need sending anymore. He's just talking to you.
to talk to you, you know?
Oh, is it like looking at us?
No, actually, it doesn't seem like it's changing its behavior whatsoever. But you do hear psychically it speaking to you.
Is it in common or is it in?
It's telepathic.
Okay.
I'm going to say that it's in common because I'm just going to speak English, and that's kind
It's
of the
all
idea.
speak.
But it's like there doesn't need to be a common language for it to communicate with you.
Okay. Like singing.
Yeah, it's basically just it's not limited by that kind of thing. Anyway,
We've come to find the one known as RoY Svelgar.
I talked to you before, remember?
you have found them. I do recall an intrusion before.
It was friendly. Just letting you know we're coming, because you didn't want to, hop up on you with unawares and shite.
Yorth and Odin have sent us on a quest.
Is it that time again?
We do have in our vessel the world seed.
The seed of Yggdrasil, come to find the winds of Midgard. And you hear it, and now it starts to slow, and kind of turns, and you can see this giant fiery eye looking at you. One would test their metal.
How so?
And as you ask that, a fiery explosion appears right off the bow of the ship. And you see this fire coagulate and compress. And then it looks a little bit like an egg. And right after that, a piercing eagle screeches as a eagle very similar to the one you were just speaking to appears. Much smaller. Much smaller. Still large. Still huge.
Uh-huh.
But on the bow of your ship.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
That's a large miniature.
Yeah, you might
Yes,
need to
it
turn
is.
it around.
Yeah, look at this thing. Look at this boy.
Is it a miniature at that point?
I mean, it's
Or is it
smaller
a-
than the thing it's representing, so yes, but
Miniature.
it is.
It's a miniature.
It's a miniature. Megalothings. I'm going to arrange everybody back like this because I feel like this makes the most sense. However, for the second time, we're gonna roll for initiative as you fight the avatar of Race Malgar.
You're just gonna be like, is this the test? Is this what we're doing?
I'm really glad that was cocked because that was going to be a 1.
Mine was a 1.
Is this the test?
It was still a 1.
Is this it? Is this the thing?
Is this the test? Is this what you want?
I'm just gonna...
Is this what you
Is it big enough to focus the cannons on?
I don't know. Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
Is it?
It's probably sitting. Well, the thing is,
It
remember,
is rather large.
It's a
Fury cannons!
what it's probably sitting on, because like I'm imagining
So that's fair. I'm going to put it.
I was gonna say what it's sitting on probably is where we're standing. What the occupiable portion of the ship that we have is probably the actual that's the deck. But then beyond,
This is not gonna. This is just blocking the entirety of the thing.
yeah, I would spin the whole ship around honestly. Or
Yeah,
maybe
I
even
think
do,
that's the
side
play. I think
profile.
we're gonna do a side profile of the Howling Corsair, so you guys can kind of see what's happening here.
Oh, be careful.
Because I am being extreme. Actually, what am I doing?
That's the user table, right?
Yeah. You know, when you say it,
That's you. Right there's
right there. There we go.
Yes.
That's a nice little 3/4 profile.
Yeah. Oh, you can
Can you cover the box of the minis in the background? We have
With the bird, he sure can.
Like this. Where am I going? What's going on?
Yeah.
You come with the plastic.
right. We could just move them.
So what I imagine is beyond the bow there of the ship is just the entire extent of the cannon.
You're
The
getting
massive
off
cannon.
you don't want to be that far.
No, it's fine.
You were off the table.
It should be fine now.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, whatever.
It's a box.
It's a box.
Guys, we have storage in our studio.
It's a
I don't know if
mini
you
in a
know
box.
this, but yeah, we have stuff. Have to put it in
Look at
boxes.
this fucking I love this visual too, like this giant bird swooping down on you guys.
There's
It's my dick in a
Actually-
box!
Actually, if you move the boxes, the shelf's black, so it could just that way it blends into the background.
I can say you can do that, or you could take one of the.
Do you want me to just move the box?
Here.
Yeah, go ahead and move the
Yeah.
box.
Be careful with
Do you want me to
tape
move the
there. It's very
boxes?
tight.
Here, just cover it with this.
Well,
No, I'm
Just
just
move
gonna
the boxes. It's
Yeah.
black.
Yeah, I appreciate it, but the solution you've given me is more work than just doing it.
yeah, that looks way better. More contrast, that looks good.
I hope
There
you
was
don't
no
mind
box.
the fact that we
You'll
have
never know there was
boxes,
a
guys.
box because this will be edited.
I
It's
lied. We don't have boxes.
It's the
for
show
storage.
in a box. Okay.
We just pull stuff out of our
I gotta
bags and
roll.
holding.
Roll for initiative.
Spoosh. Oh, fuck me. Spoosh again. Oh, that's bad spoosh.
The best part was when it fell, it was pretty cocked.
Yeah, it was.
Stop.
That's a crit, yeah.
They sponsor all our cocktails.
Well, it's too bad the dice they sponsored is in jail.
True. All right.
It was cocked and a natural one.
This is Michael Ghelfi's The Rise of the Valkyrie.
Oh.
20 or above. 15 or above. 10 or above.
13. Really? Everybody?
I rolled a
Really?
natural 1.
Oh my god!
I rolled a natural 2.
Oh no! Did you roll a 3?
That one.
Oh my god!
Oh god! 6. Forget about early, I guess.
Okay, so 6,
2.
2.
5.
Oh my god!
1 plus 4 is still 5.
Okay, and roll and
Time to
6.
roll Caleb's
6
fire
for
dice.
Fifth.
It like hit the dice and like bounced to the 2. Would have been 18.
Can you put in
And
Fury?
Hoagie with a 2.
Andrew?
What?
Can you put initiative for Fury?
No, but if you give Fury commands on your turn, then things might happen.
So rude to me.
So he could get like 4 turns at a time, you think?
No, well, I mean, it depends on what you want him to do.
Okay.
Cannons can only be fired so many times.
Okay. Yeah. Totally sure if we give him command when he does them on his turn, or if he does them immediately on our turn, if that makes sense.
It is kind of cool that we've been given the mechanic now of like using the ship a little more. I do like that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah, he does not have his own initiative, but he will respond to your orders.
Okay.
And it's up to Finn to make sure that he follows orders from anyone who's not him or RoY.
Yeah.
So. All right.
Pookie's not going to get orders.
Well,
His role.
I'm sure this doesn't surprise too many people, but Horace Velgar is going to go first.
He didn't roll in that one.
No, no, he did not. Crazily enough.
Come.
Yeah, asshole.
The bird is actually a giant chicken.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
He's going to go down, and he's going to attack
Ugh.
basically the two in front. So, Finn and... I can't fit him in underneath there. He's too large. But he definitely can reach.
That's what she said.
That's what I said.
Okay, that's what he said.
All right.
Is he doing a flyby?
Guys could not.
No, he doesn't have flyby, but he is just going to come down, kind of like scratch, come at you, and then fly back up. But I'm going to do the attacks first, and if you want to use your reactions to do whatever you want to do, then you can do it after I'm done in a minute. God.
I'll impose disadvantage on him attacking Hoagie.
Okay. That didn't help, but he rolled a 5 plus his whatever, so it didn't hit anyway. And then the next one are Talon attacks. That's against you. That's a worse roll, so no.
He's being nice to us, you know.
He does this little flare thing.
Make a Constitution saving throw, all 4 of you, as the Phoenix approaches you.
I think I'm good. I mean, I'm gonna go look up what the number is, but
I'm the best.
I was gonna wait.
Mm-hmm.
6.
24.
Okay.
18.
8.
DC of 14. If you did not succeed, you take 9 fire damage, and if you succeed, you take half that.
Oh, good.
As the intense burning fire of this Phoenix approaches and luckily retreats, but
Not quite. See, the thing is,
It is-
all these encounters would be fine if I was a level 6 sorcerer because
Ooh.
I have Draconic Bloodline and I could just make myself resistant to fire.
He's
if
a
only.
If only.
he's a within 10 feet of me when that happens, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I mean, not when that happens, but he is within 10 feet of you at some point. What is the question?
That thing.
The feet I have.
The raven.
It happens before that because the radius of the effect is 30 feet.
Okay.
But yeah.
Then I'm good.
But then it retreats. If you would like to take any reactions to attack it, now would be the time.
I already used reaction.
You used a reaction, and do you want to use your reaction to attack, or do you want to keep it for your other
No, I'll
stuff?
go ahead and attack because he's used his turn. So, I'm sure he's legendary action, but I'll go ahead and I'll get a slice off on him because he gets within sword range, or no?
Oh yeah, he gets right up on you.
Not great. 9 plus 7, so 16.
16 will hit.
Oh, nice. 2d6.
He doesn't have super high AC, as you can tell. He has other defenses.
Okay. 7 plus 4, 11 slashing damage.
Okay.
And it's not technically my turn, so I don't think I can use Astral Spark. So.
Does it say on your turn?
It says once per turn. When you hit a target with a simple or martial weapon, you can cause the target to take 3.
And yeah, you did.
Okay, yeah, I'll use the Astral Spark plus 3 force.
Okay. All right.
And that uses my reaction for this round.
Okay. After Horace Velgar is Finn.
Okay. I'm gonna first use what is it to command Fury to fire?
So just give him the command to fire.
Okay, but is that like an action, a bonus action, free action?
It's a free action to command. It's just speaking.
Okay. Fury, focus on the bird. Give him hell.
Over the cup. Aye, sir. And at the end of your turn, something will happen. So go ahead and do the rest of what you go.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast second level chromatic orb, cold.
Okay.
Damn. That won't hit. 11.
You're right. It does not hit. Like as this little orb of cold approaches, you see this phoenix like breathe fire out at it, and it kind of just makes this fog that enshrouds it, and it kind of covers the area in front of you. Not enough to do anything mechanical wise, but it looks cool if you can visualize that in your mind palace. Very nice.
That's ice then fire spell.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess that'll be my turn.
Okay. Fithic, you're up.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
What'd you roll?
What?
No, you're right. I'm not next.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I rolled a 6.
Oh, you rolled the 6.
Yeah, it should be me, then RoY, then...
I misunderstood.
I just
I was like,
listened
yeah.
to what people
My
tell
mistake.
me to do.
And either way, because of the command that Finn gave, you feel the entire ship just kind of like roll to its side. Yes. And I'm not going to physically turn it, but it trains itself on there, and because Finn gave the order, he's going to be the one to roll an attack with efficiency. It's a ranged attack.
What's the per? Oh, so
Your proficiency.
my provisions. Okay. Damn, dude, I need to retire that die. 7.
7 does not go. So like you hear like the cannons fire, and you just see this phoenix kind of like, and this wave of fire comes up as these cannonballs kind of come in, and it just becomes slag. And as they kind of lose their tangibility and like their cognitive like essence, they kind of disperse. And you just see iron basically sublimate and just turn like vaporize.
Because Svelgar is the is the forge god, right? God of the forge, or
Race Felgar is in Norse mythology just the wind, like it's a giant eagle at the edge of the world that creates the winds.
oh, that's right.
You're thinking of Sutor, which is the god, the fire giant that kind of is in the place I just had on the tip of my tongue, and now it's gone.
Causes Ragnarok, right?
He's not. The cause of Ragnarok is manyfold, but he is definitely involved in the ignition of all those things.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're thinking, that's Svartalheim? I think?
Svartalheim's
The Fire Realm.
No, Svartalheim's... Which one's the Dark Elves? Is that Niflheim?
Niflheim.
Then maybe it might is. I think I might have switched those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it's Svartalheim. If it's not correct, I apologize. But yeah, he's the...
Let us know.
Let us know in the comments.
But no, to answer your question, Hraesvelgar is just the Norse origin of winds.
Currents.
And either way. Winds cause currents.
Yeah.
So, whatever. But yeah, that's just... The fact that he's a giant phoenix is just my own interpretation of him in this kind of idea. Also, phoenixes are cool. So
Yeah.
there's that.
There's that. So that was the Fury doing his thing, right?
Yep, that was Fury, and he's used the broadside cannons this round of combat, so
Okay.
it's going to take him a little bit to reload. And by a little bit of time, I mean till the next round.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm up next time?
Yes, Hoagie, you're up.
Alright, bonus action to rail extension.
Okay.
And then 2 attacks on good old Eagly.
What's the range on?
With the extension,
it's like 120, isn't it?
120 with normal, and then it's
yeah, that's fine. You're within 120
Okay.
feet of the avatar of Three Spellgar.
Gosh, I'm shooting like shit.
Stop rolling that dice.
No, 14 to hit.
Not quite.
Okay. Second attack.
Stop rolling that dice.
All right, Raleigh. It seems like you're up.
Well,
Unless Hoagie wants to do something.
my question is regarding Raleigh.
Right.
Isn't
Do I
she?
have disadvantage because of the heat or no?
No.
Oh, I was rolling with disadvantage all times. That's fine. I thought I heard Constitution, like I'm because I failed my Constitution check. Like the heat was causing like
So
exhaustion.
you got damage. It's
Oh,
just damage.
okay. I thought it was like an environmental.
No,
thing.
no.
I don't know. Okay. Can I re-roll that one just to do a straight
Yeah,
roll?
you can do a straight.
Okay.
A gay roll.
Why would you roll the bad dice?
Because it got me a 23.
Still.
23 does hit.
Actually got me 24, but sorry.
Wow.
I know.
It doesn't hit now.
I know.
Just out of spite.
That's not
Three
bad.
Spellgar.
12 piercing.
All right. Okay. It's going to take a legendary action to kind of blast you guys with a wave of fire. So everyone is going to take a dexterity saving throw. As like this, essentially, nova explodes out towards you.
Good.
Oh, I get advantage on those. I can see it, right? So
Yes, you can see
Yeah.
it.
well, I'll take the first roll.
All right. Let's go the other way.
14.
7.
8.
14.
14 was the DC.
So, doctor.
God, I'm gonna die and I have no way to heal.
That is 11 fire damage. Half if you saved.
Okay.
So it'd be 6. Or is it? It's rounded down.
Five.
Rounded down.
5.
5 damage if you
I'm
saved.
going to die.
And that means it's Raleigh's turn.
So am I still piloting?
That's a great question. It seems like you would be, doesn't it?
Actually, that's a good question too, because if she's piloting, is she even exposed currently to?
Yeah, then she wouldn't be exposed. You're right. I completely forgot about that.
So you didn't
that
take
is my
any
mistake.
damage.
Yeah.
So we're going to.
So now you decide whether you want Rockabell's cannon to come out or what do you want to do?
Rockabell's
Nerd.
Now that did psychic damage.
Da 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 da.
Rockabell.
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I'll signal to Havoc to sound the alarm to get Rockabell up here.
Okay. So I'll just say that takes your turn to do, and then by the beginning of your next turn, you'll be in the thick of it.
Yeah, I don't assume I can try to cast a spell or anything.
No, you would not be able to do so.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. He's going to take another
Oh, God.
legendary action to throw a firebolt at Hoagie.
Hoagsby.
This is the top of the round, right?
No.
No.
Still got it.
No, we haven't even gotten to.
Wait, how do I use my? I don't think I've used my reaction this turn.
Yes,
I thought,
you did.
yeah,
You
you
were-
both used it at the beginning.
Yeah.
You imposed disadvantage on
And I used attack or opportunity.
opportunity.
That is a natural 20.
That actually
Good.
misses. I'm just-
Yeah, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does miss.
I've got opposite.
It misses D's nuts.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's so much damage.
Let's see what you got.
Good.
It is 32 fire damage.
Is that already doubled? Or
Yes.
okay.
Oh, that's not that bad. Just you don't have.
It's not that bad, they say. Taunting me.
I
didn't
just
say
said for
shit.
him. For
I
me,
still have more health than you.
I'd be dead. But But for Hoagie's still got more health than Fithik does.
It's a nice chunk. That is a nice chunk.
You feel like this, like it burns, but like it feels like your insides are burning a little bit.
I was gonna say for me, especially because I chose not to rage, but even if I would rage, it wouldn't.
It wouldn't matter. Yeah. But yeah, Fithik, you're up.
Yeah. So Fithik's gonna go ahead and
yeah. Freaking gift bacon.
Is it a bonus action to take a health potion and an action to feed it to somebody else?
Yes.
And a free action to hand it to somebody else? Or is it a bonus action to hand it to somebody else?
I'm gonna say it's a bonus action. Having it be a free action kind of obliterates the action economy of that entire interaction. So yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor. Because I don't want to be so squishy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to hand Hoagie a health potion.
Okay.
I have just written down healing potion. So I'm guessing it's a basic potion.
I've already used my greater one that we had earlier.
Mm-hmm.
A couple sessions ago.
Can also eat some Odin's balls if you want, but that feels not helpful.
After he kind of, or like, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. So he does all this stuff to you, and especially when he kind of lights up Hoagie, and Hoagie's just kind of like still standing, pretty sturdy. He's like, "Those endurance is impressive.
Odin's with me.
We shall see." Comes out and he's going to try and grab you with his beak.
Okay, this is the top. Oh, it's legendary.
This is the top of the action.
Okay.
This is the beginning of the second round.
Cool. Okay.
So, for reference, the cannons are now recharged.
And reactions are back.
Reactions are back.
I'll do it. I'll do the disadvantage.
That is another natural 20.
Disadvantage.
Do I not get the disadvantage?
Oh, did you do disadvantage?
That's what
Yeah, I was like, I'll do the disadvantage.
Well, good thing you did. That is another. That is not. This is no, it's not.
No.
That would have been so sad.
It's literally like, luck, another natural 20.
No, this one is a 14 to hit.
Just misses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he does this flare trick. He's like, bastard.
So is your fire trying to like fight his fire in that sense, or like
what does that look like?
Yeah. So it's his little like flare up trick where he like, as it's coming in to attack, he kind of waits for the prime time, and so he's like flying down to come and like grab you.
Yeah.
And then he snaps, and then just flares, just kind of come out in a cone and like distract the eye.
Like a warning shot across the bow.
It essentially makes him flinch. He goes like that, and then he continues with his attack. But the second strike, like it's not as effective, and
my visual
you're able
is
to kind of smack it away.
When like a plane or like a heavier plane or like a helicopter is flying and the heat-seeking missile is coming after it, those sparks that come out, at the back to kind of disorient.
Yeah,
it's like, it's just multiple like little flares that kind of pop out to disorient and like.
Very cool. Very cool.
Hoagie's be like, thanks. Did that miss me? I'm still smoking, so I don't know.
He still does have. Does it say the disadvantage is for the entire round or just for the attack?
Just for the attack, I believe.
Okay. So he's still going to try and he didn't try to grab you with the beak, didn't quite get it. Now he's going to try and grasp at you with his claws.
Okay. Come in with those talons, yo.
The talons, dog. That's a worst roll, so no. It's an 11 to hit.
That one actually still misses.
Yeah, crazy. Okay.
Hashtag blessed.
All right, Finn.
You
up. Boy.
Start by casting. I'm going to use the Shield of Faith on myself.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess I'll. Oh, wait. I guess let's do +2. Okay, I guess we'll just change it to 2. Sorry, technical difficulty.
I just want to I just want to make it look like this. I just want because I like the visual of that better.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. All right, and then I'm going to try yet again to hit him with a chromatic orb cold, level 2. That's pretty promising. A 19.
That will hit.
Yeah,
So he's gonna he's gonna do this thing where he crosses and the shield kind of appears on him and it's kind of glowing and has a little bit of he's kind of glowing a little bit.
Wait, Shield of Faith. What is that? A level spell?
It's a first. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. No, I can't use that.
You can do one or the other.
Okay, then I will not use the Shield of Faith, and I will go for the Chromatic Orb.
I somehow knew that was happening.
You're
using cold, you said?
Cold.
All right.
You're right, though. My bad. Sorry.
No, I don't blame you. That's just we're used to it. We got 2 DMs that have 2 different styles. There's bound to be some confusion. It's okay.
Okay. But yes. So I will hit him with. It's going to be how much damage? 48.
48 cold. I don't know if you know this. It's super effective.
I realized in our last fight I was rolling d6s.
Oh no!
For those.
Well,
that sucks.
Okay, mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made. Okay.
I'm rolling the correct dice.
We play this game every week, guys.
I know. It's crazy sometimes. Complete brain fart. All right, so it's gonna be
the 8 sides. Damn it.
12, 14 cold damage.
That's a 28 cold damage.
Nice.
He's just he's gonna kind of get his hand ready and he's gonna just snap and kind of twist it so that it creates this kind of spiraling cold orb that just fires out, hits him right in the beak.
Okay, Sub-Zero. See you.
Yeah, you can see he tries to do the same thing as he did last time. He tries to burn it, and it just you see this mist come off of it as it impacts him right in the beak, and his form kind of distorts for just a few moments as this pouring of mist that almost has a weight to it now, kind of just falls down off of him, and you can see it kind of and then it billows out, and then one more whoosh of his wings and it's dissipated once more, and he's burning brightly again. But that hurt.
We want fan art of Finn as Sub-Zero. Toss coming through.
Is that the end of your turn?
I think that's. Well, let's see. What bonus action can I use? I guess it's not technically the end of my turn because. You know what? I'll do it. I'm gonna use a couple of
SP?
A couple of sorcery points to lightning lure it. Is it? Actually, it's not.
It's too far away to
too
lightning.
far away. Is it within 60 feet of me?
No.
Damn it. Well, then I will just suffer and die.
That is
and do
not
nothing.
That's more than 60 feet away.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll suffer and die. And I'm going to roll for cannon.
There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Roleplay your command, because I want you to.
Okay. I'll kind of be all right, I got him weak. Fury, hit him in the dick.
Hit him in that.
Twist his dick. Calibrating captain.
Twist his dick. Twist his dick.
What? Okay. You. Good. Wild.
You said with proficiency?
Mm-hmm.
15.
15 will hit.
In the dick?
In the dick.
Not in. I mean.
In the bird dick?
Sure.
In the dick.
But go ahead and roll 48 damage.
Hey, that's pretty
as
cool.
the cannons Connect.
as a chromatic orbit.
Well, there's no cold damage.
As a bludgeoning orbit.
Bludge orbit?
It's almost like a cannonball is like a metallic orb. Or a lead orb.
What?
Nothing.
A metallic orb? What are we talking about?
Because chromatic orb is 48 and it's
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, shit.
No, it's all good. No, I get it.
I'm leaving. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Welcome back.
It's a gemstone orb. Anyway.
So, I for flavor wise, it's like 2 separate cannons, right? Or is it
There's like 6 cannons.
6 cannons? Do they all just kind of go?
Not all of them hit, but enough hit to do the damage.
Yeah, it kind of goes like they kind of like focus on
They
it.
all just kind of track.
Just and so it does 22 damage.
Not bad.
How did that bird sound again?
I know who's in my Foley work for our one shot.
Welcome to the aviary.
You just hear like foul mortal machinations, and he kind of throws another. He uses his legendary action to throw another Nova. This time he's trying to focus on the cannons, so he's going to try and attack the cannons.
I mean, that makes sense.
I knew it was gonna happen.
It's pretty good. Okay. That's not. He does hit the cannons, and a couple of them are knocked offline. They are still functional, however. Slight damage to the cannons, Captain. I'll try and keep it functional as long as I can.
And he's just gonna be like, takes the focus off us.
Very true. Hoagie.
Bonus action. Post Rage.
Enrage! I didn't do this before, but I should. Roger. What else do you do?
Gonna take the musket. It worked really good last time. So I'm gonna put the musket on the Ben's shoulders since it's in front of me. Again, it's like he wants me to do it, obviously. So I'm just gonna try to balance the tripod it. Shoot.
Yeah, make a Constitution saving throw.
We're learning tactics together. I never got to read How to Please My Captain.
You know who's much better at con saves? I don't know. Do you have good con saves?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I got a +4 to con saves.
I also
Without
You know
proficiency.
who's much better at con saves?
I have a con save
Con your save.
because I'm a fighter first level.
Save your con.
15.
Okay. You're fine. You're not deafened.
Would you say it gives me advantage again?
Yes, I will.
Thank you for your assistance. I'm going metallic for you. That is what we call in the biz a natural 20.
Hot dang, boy! Do your max plus another roll. Let's go.
Sorry, going metallic. That would be so 25 plus Astral Spark 28 plus Rage 30.
30 damage.
So, Finn's gonna be like, "I'll get you, you bastard!" And then he's gonna see like the hit on the bird, and he's just gonna be like, "I can't argue with the results."
That is what we like to call, in business, a pretty good.
I'm gonna pop off again.
Okay.
Pop, pop. That's what we in the biz call. Oh, I don't want that one. 13.
13 does not hit.
Face Coppin doesn't even look and just fire as well.
So, like, you hit it like right in the face, and like it does that thing that happened before where like it distorts, like as if it's made of fire almost. And then as it's reforming, it kind of like flinches away as your second shot kind of just misses off to the side.
Yelling at the Raleigh, I police my Coppin!
Little word to the wise. Tell me when you're gonna fire that damn thing.
Raleigh, you're up.
I have been relieved by Rockville, I assume.
Yes, you're now actually where I have put your character. You're right behind Finn.
How many feet's between me and Burb?
It's about 80 feet away.
80 feet.
Yeah.
You use longbow, don't you?
I know, I was gonna cast a spell.
Oh, okay.
Meanie Hat Jr.
What?
Because you're not that mean. Just junior.
I say.
Yeah, just a little bit of meanie. It's fine.
The salty spittoon, the crusty crown.
I'm just gonna rock and roll with what I've got. I don't really want to get closer to this legendary bird of fire to
What?
pop off.
You
this
don't? Crazy though.
But I kind of do.
You want to get closer?
You should take that
You want to get up in the crow's nest,
little
don't you?
sorcery level.
I want to get within 60 feet.
Here's what I'll do. You can make an acrobatics check to do the fun little thing that you can do in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, where you like kick the thing and it brings you up to the crow's nest.
Yeah, okay.
All right, make an acrobatics check.
Edward can do it. You can do it too. I think his name's Edward, right?
Edward Kenway. That looks pretty good.
We are not sponsored by Assassin's Creed.
We're definitely not sponsored. by
Yeah,
Ubisoft.
that's a 22.
Yeah, that's absolutely. All right, so I'm going to take
Really good.
your little. Nope.
It's almost as if I designed this character to get into Crow's Nest.
True.
Plus 10 to acrobatics.
Is that
That's
60
not you.
feet?
That's not you.
Oh!
Hey, you made it to
Acro-
the crow's
You
nest.
acrobatics
I know.
so hard you sent me
Probably
up.
like kicks the rope over and like the counterweight pulls and then pick up and then goes up.
Oh god! Feels like make a dexterity saving throw.
It's like the toad noise.
Okay, so now you're within 60 feet, and it's getting it's getting a little warm.
I'm gonna try a fairy fire.
You're gonna light the firebird on fire.
Light it
Yes.
up.
Okay. What do you mean try? What do you mean try?
It has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, there we go. Let's make a dexterity saving throw. That's a pretty good roll.
Damn.
16.
Yeah, DC 13.
Dang. Okay.
It's fine, and that's my only use, so I tried.
Okay. If you say so.
No, it is.
It's your only use.
I get it for being half drow.
Oh, you get it once a day, 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So once a day.
Yeah.
That's
It's
my,
the
that's
only
my one
time
shot.
Oh, it's your one use of the spell. Okay.
Yeah, that's my one shot.
Is it action to use or bonus action to use?
It's an action.
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay, after RoY is Spithic.
Yeah, so I'm not within 60 feet, right?
Ooh.
Is there an easy way for me to get within 60 feet?
You can go to like the very. I mean, not really. He's pretty far away. He's like up high, and the only reason why RoY could reach is because she went up into the crow's nest. So you could also go up into the crow's nest.
Am I within 120 feet?
Yeah, you can go to 100.
Sweet. Then I distance spell Ice Knife,
Nice.
which is an attack roll which fails. Great.
Unfortunate.
I mean, it's 3 plus 6. It's 9. Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Oh, but hit or miss, it still has to make a dex save. Because that's what Ice Knife does at 3rd level. Well, at any level, but
I rolled a 2.
that would fail, yeah. And because I decided to cast it really, really high, it's 4d6. Because I have spell slots.
It still does damage if it.
Yeah, because it explodes into an icy shatter thing.
Cool.
Shadowmare?
Hit or miss, it does ice damage. 11 plus 6 is 17 ice damage. Cold damage,
Cold
really.
damage. Alright, so that's 34 damage.
Oh, darn.
That is enough to take it to 0 hit points. So what you see is, once again, this mist that explodes as all of this cold and ice penetrates into the fiery appearance of this phoenix. And you can see it like this mist completely encompasses it. And you can see little ashes falling onto the deck. And it's like, as you can see, like the mist clears and there's a pile of ashes kind of like sitting there. And as you're looking at it, you only have a few seconds before that starts to glow.
Mm-hmm.
Then it starts to congeal, almost like it's molten metal, as it forms this egg once again. And then it explodes, and the phoenix reappears. This time, instead of looking like fire, it looks like this metal with runes strewn across its wings. Little, like, almost halos of, like, 2 halos of runes encircle it, both crisscrossing in front of it, as it once again screeches. Thou will not pass this test so easily.
Shy surprise.
Yeah.
The Phoenix is reborn, and next time on Roots of Yggdrasil, we'll see how everybody fares against this new metallic threat.
Damn it.
But if you liked this fight, if you liked this special double combat edition of Roots of Yggdrasil, I'm making up for the fact that most of the time it seems like these people dodge all of my encounters. Not so this time, boys. Not
We
so this
caught
time,
them all.
girls.
We caught all.
You're catching hands this time.
We're catching hands.
If you like the video, press the like button. If you really liked it, press the subscription. Leave a comment. Kat, give us the sponsors.
No.
Wait.
Taste, subscribe.
Taste subscribe?
Taste, subscribe. Taste it. It's delicious.
What are we waiting for?
Skittles?
Comment.
Comment to make John's day.
But
True.
what is it?
I want to know your favorite kind of
Godfrey?
mythical bird.
Mythical bird. Ooh.
Like, do you like the eagles from Lord of the Rings? Do you like phoenixes?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like that giant fucking bird that used to live in New Zealand that isn't mythical at all and was huge and ate emus? I want to know.
Yeah. So what's your favorite mythical bird, and why is it a penguin?
Why is it a penguin?
Wow.
It's a better segue than I gave you.
Is it? But anyway, you can go to Dice Legion with the link and use the code Lizards for 10% off of any sort of polyhedral things and bags and rolling trays and all sorts of like awesome stuff, right? Or if you want to support our friends over at Clash of Crits, you can head over to their Twitter or Instagram or oh god, how do I listen to them? Do I listen to them on Spotify? I don't even know. Yes, I do. Spotify. Listen to them on Spotify. Because they're awesome. Or do that.
Where can they find us though?
But they can come and find us on Twitter and Instagram and Mastodon and Hive and Facebook. And we'd really, really like it if you came and found us on Patreon. We have like some subscriptions that are only $1. I don't know why I let them do this.
What is happening?
Oh no.
It's the puppet.
You can also find us here and on like anywhere you can find podcasts. And if we're not there, you should tell me because then we'll figure out how to get on there.
Sure.
That way.
It's over there.
That way. Alright, guys. Can we roll yet?